Good evening, race fans. Welcome to the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. Tonight we have a Sunduro, a 2-hour endurance race from the Sonoma Raceway here in beautiful Sonoma, sunny Sonoma, California. The land of wine and I'm assuming some cheese. With me tonight so far are Chris and Chrissy from Three Pedal Mafia. What's going on tonight, guys? Yeah, good talk, good talk. Well, they're here. Yeah, they're here. So yeah. A little different look tonight. Gives us a little more room on the screen to breathe. All the usual suspects are here tonight. Roomba Cat in the house. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far. So we've got 6 different classes tonight because I set the session up, so that should be fun. So we've got Street Stocks, Mustangs, 2 different Miatas, Solstices, and the Jettas. Never lift Jettas, always. So yeah, let's just look around here at the different cars and see what we've got out there tonight. We, again, like I mentioned, we are at Sonoma Raceway, running the NASCAR layout. Mental in the house. What's up, Mental?
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh,
I had to finish trimming the palm tree in my courtyard, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do know
That's
what
not
you
a
mean.
euphemism, actually. I totally had to just finish trimming the palm tree in my courtyard. I did, yeah, sorry.
Is this like a HOA thing or something?
No, they get yellow, and then I'm really paranoid about having the dead palm because that's where the scorpions live.
Oh yeah, we don't need scorpions.
No.
If you'll notice tonight, chat, Jeff Gordon will be holding up chat for us all night. Again, we trust Jeff Gordon's fisherman.
It's like a warm, mushy thing inside you every time.
That's right, absolutely. As we get a look
I
here,
see
Jay
my
Becker.
teammate is already.
Yeah,
my
no, go
teammate
ahead.
is already here.
Yes, indeed. Your teammates are here, actually.
Hello.
Excellent. Howdy.
We were just messing with all of our electronics, not going so well on our side, so
That's
we're now
okay.
getting.
You're here.
Yeah.
Electronics are
That's
going
right.
to be
If you
difficult
talked to us
sometimes.
before, we didn't see it. Sorry.
Oh my. It's just the bottom message load, but if you want me to fix, or is it loady? I can fix that if it's bothering you.
I think we're good. So excited to be at Sonoma. Love this track.
Absolutely.
So great.
Got Jay Becker in the police liveried Mustang. Excellent choice. K9 unit in the house. Get a look here at the usual look on the Bear Pope Enduro team here with their street stock with the big dog on the front. And I wonder if they're still asking, yep, Big Dog Club, unblock me, you cowards. Yet still on there. So Matt Sicko apparently still struggling to make that connection that he's been longing for, I believe, for 2 seasons now. So maybe we can help. Maybe we can help him out with that. Ooh, nice new team name out here tonight. I see it's Kevin Moebs in the Great Cornholio team with the street stock. See what kind of livery? Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Oh yeah.
Why has no one done this in real life yet? Fantastic. Well, good job.
Yes,
for that.
Beavis and Butthead. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Seriously.
Nice. TP for
Yeah,
everyone.
I
Oh,
feel
Beavis
like
and
it's-
Butthead in 20. TP for everyone's
yeah.
bunghole. Kevin, if you send me that, I will put that on the broadcast because I like that a lot.
That is wonderful.
Oh, dude, yeah, that is great. Yes.
And it's never been more relevant than today.
I can, yes. Yeah, I would vote for Cornholio in a heartbeat.
I
Yes.
would, because he's already addressed one of the core needs of our economy.
That's right. And I do
Clearly
have
we
some
need
TP.
TP.
I would give him
Yeah.
TP and he would be happy.
He's
It would be
concerned
good.
with pandemic preparation. Really? That's better than our leaders
Yes,
today. So.
that's right. That is
Yeah.
right. If only they would have been in charge, quite some time. But this is fantastic. Well done there to the Team Great Cornholio. I'm digging that a lot. So Kevin rocking that car for us tonight. So get a look. We've got Wisconsin Crap Racing Eric Hesser in a Jetta with the orangey looking Red Bull scheme on there. Oh, he's got the Justin Wilson Memorial Foundation. Okay, so this is a iRacing paint job then. But,
Okay.
But nice choice, though. Nice choice. I have one of those on some of my cars, too.
And I just sent you a message. I apologize.
Oh.
Can I get a link? Because I know you recently
here.
went from
Yeah,
the
look-
Mixer site.
Yeah, if you look at my camera, you can pop it out and put it wherever you want. That is my OBS window that everybody at home sees live.
Okay.
So you can see it in real
I
time.
see.
Yeah. Yeah, pour one out in Mixer or F's in chat for Mixer, but we covered that
So
last
Metal-
week. Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd showed up, before like 8:30 exactly, you would have had this conversation with us too. Just
I know, and somebody had to do a Jeff imitation.
Gonna look at Nathan Adler's. He's got some anime going on here and some bribe stencils. Looks great.
All right, so this is where I get stupid. How do I drag this out of the Discord window?
Okay, so if there's a little thing at the bottom that's got like a square with an arrow, and it should say pop out when you hover over it.
All right.
And then you can put it wherever you want that way.
And you can make it just full screen, which works out great.
Yes, it is.
Well,
it's
and
fantastic.
I'm running the dual screens, I'm trying to be cool.
Ismail. Oh, F's in chat for Ismail there.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
buddy.
Is it?
It's practice. But the Mustangs don't take a hit well.
We'll go ahead and rock that now. There we go.
No, they're used to much softer, fleshier things to hit.
Yeah. Now, which exact course are we running tonight? Which of the Sonoma ones is this called?
Here we'll take another look at it from above, so that since you missed it the first time, this is the current NASCAR Cup layout. So basically, it has the
Cup layout.
Cool. Yeah, it has the carousel, has the drag strip, just basically what they ran in the 90s, and now that they've switched back to now. I think last year they switched back. So,
okay,
fantastic layout. Thanks to our friends at Podium Esports for the fly-in tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, the other night in our E1R race, we ran the old school Cup layout because we were running
historic
old school cars.
Yeah.
So, but this is, the carousel is better, no doubt. Especially at the end, it provides people the opportunity to jump off of the hill, which I don't know if we've seen enough. I think we need to see more of this tonight, because here, let's stay with Peter McDade here as he comes through, comes into the carousel. It's basically, once he comes over this left here, down into the carousel, if he were to just keep going straight,
right
ready,
there.
Here, yes.
Okay, everyone pay attention. That is tonight's demo derby location at the completion of the race. At the end of the carousel, you just go straight, and I'm thinking there's some vert there, so that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes.
If you do it well, if the best of the best can clear the track and make it into the stands.
Absolutely.
That's how you know you've done it well.
And we were talking in general discussion tonight when I was setting the session up about adding a mystery 7th class and using like an Indy car. That would have been a great choice for something like that. So we will like we talked about, we will file that away for later dates and have some fun with that.
The downforce of the Indy car might be a problem in trying to get air, though. That's an issue.
Well, we'll definitely take as much wing out as we can.
Like a rotation. So, like, you don't hit the ramp straight on, just slightly offset. So 2 of your wheels get lifted, and that way, when you're completely inverted, you're now creating lift.
Oh,
right here,
good Lord. Gary Mitchell
that is also another excellent place to yeet at the end of a race.
There was so much yeet. There was so much yeeting going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, F's in chat for Gary Mitchell, part of the Knox Vegas Lowballers. ZZF's in chat, of course. So let's go.
Wonderful crew.
Let's go on board with Gary here and see what took place here. Gary coming now to down here to turn 1. Your instant replay brought to you tonight by Beavis and Butthead in 2020. Vote for Great Cornholio.
Yep. Just a little too much throttle, and the massive torque steer of that Miata got away from him.
That's a problem. You hate to see it, or do you love to see it? That's the $1 million question. Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
No, this is how I kept
missed the end of that
ND.
wall. Barely missed the end of that wall. Wow. Times.
Those things are twitchy AF. Really.
That's right.
Like, especially until it's hard. That's why I stopped racing Miatas and iRacing. That's why I don't have any licenses. It's because they all require using Miata. And I said, F this car, I don't like it, and I'm not going to do any of those. So I only race with you all, fools, and here we go.
Hey, that's great. Let's see here.
But yet a real ND in life that I drove last weekend on track is a lovely car to drive. So, who knows?
Indeed.
You can adjust the setup some. I wonder if like air pressure would help with twitchiness. And I'm thinking if it's my assumptions correct that it's on an older tire model, that might have something to do with it too.
I'm with Chris on this one, and I actually do have most of my licenses. And yeah, everything on iRacing is really, really good, except that model, and it is so dependent on getting your licenses. I think they should revisit it or allow us to do it all in NCs or even NBs and NAs.
I'll take anything. Like, the slowstis is way better. So
Here we go.
Wonderful. I am loving that new logo.
I need to fire up Photoshop and make it transparent, but I'll crop it for now just so we can keep things going.
I
here.
may actually, have to shift my loyalty from Mad Dog 2020 to Beavis and Butthead. I'm suddenly finding myself on the fence.
I
mean, who can't get behind a platform that provides TP for everyone?
That's right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, special thanks to Kevin Mobes for sending me that. Thank you, Kevin. How's everybody doing tonight? Whether you're tuning in on Twitch, Facebook, or Facebook. What's Facebook? Kind of accurate. Whatever platform. Yes, Bookface. Exactly. Wherever you're tuning in tonight, thanks for joining us. We're about 30 minutes away from a 2-hour Sunduro here from sunny Sonoma, California, as I'm watching where Matt Sicko is going. I think he may have attempted... Yeah, here we go.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
he's trying to find custom routes here. Yeah, turn
this
one's
is
got
wonderful.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
That's the little known shortcut.
Oh, yeah, getting some air.
So, same with there's this Nardi line at Laguna Seca. Now we're going to call that the Sitco line.
That is the Sitco line. Well done, Matt
Just
Sitko.
straight up the hill. Yes. So, we've got some time left here in warm-up. Be honest, coming back last weekend, none of us could make it. We all were in Meat Space track, and you had Hamza on board. And
that was great.
For both you and the listeners that tuned in last week, and if you haven't, go watch that YouTube video. It's wonderful. I hope you're not expecting that level of technical competence, because you guys were already writing Python programs 10 minutes into the broadcast.
We were geeking out. Yeah, that was a good time. I really enjoyed that. Here.
Yes, that was actually what I listened to on my drive. Is I brought up the YouTube and just I couldn't watch the video obviously, but I was piping the sound through my stereo on the way home.
Yeah, this is like a hangout podcast kind of thing where we just happen to feature the iRacing platform and use it for our fellowship and have a great time as we keep things on focus on crashes as I work on the scenery for everyone at home.
And Mental, you broadcasting that on your ride home, we're actually going faster than just about anyone in the iRacing race at that time.
Yes,
fire up the track
but
map.
with
That'll
much
be beneficial.
less yeetage.
Totally.
Yes.
I think we're up to about 25 teams here with still about 28 minutes to go here in warm up. Oh, cool. The track map totally works right there. Excellent.
Oh, look at this. See?
Yeah, let's see.
And you can't forget Nemesis Labs.
No. This is important. Go there.
Leave room for all of the different logos of things we got to pimp.
Yeah,
so
and
here we go.
I moved the lower third down and got rid of the bottom bar because everybody already knows this is 24 hours of lemons. Obviously, if you're tuning in and watching, so a little less busy,
and
a little more room
if
for
someone
fun.
doesn't, they'll figure it out.
Oh,
And occasionally you do see someone get on there and say, "Oh, here it is." Yeah, he was trying to save it coming out of the carousel.
He's got the.
Was that the Parks and Recs?
Yes,
Oh,
he's got
very
the say
nice.
yes to nope. Yeah, the Amy Poehler. Stay in your car, Tyler. You're messing with my broadcast. That's great. Let's here we go. Let's find someone else's car to analyze
I'm really
here.
happy to see everybody upping their game. I felt like a couple of teams are just phoning it in. But we're back to it. Folks are taking the livery seriously.
Yeah, we have enough time tonight. If we have to assign some paint jobs, we totally can. So I preemptively downloaded the templates. So if anyone wants to get creative, we can definitely do that. Let's see here.
Wonderful.
Nothing going on here in Gen chat. Everybody seems to be getting in okay. It's a good deal. As you see Tom Lamino, team far from winning in the Jetta.
Yes,
Far from winning. Yeah, that's nice and clean there. Nothing wrong with that.
Tom exercising his personal VW demons. He's been working on his Volkswagen race car now for, I think, 3 years, Chris?
Oh, forever and ever and ever. And never going to be done. Oh.
No.
Wait, he can't hear us. Good. Yeah. No.
And I think he could have bought a new Volkswagen factory race car by now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, poor guy. And he works in like in a Long Island little slip of a 5 feet by 10 feet, little driveway.
Chunk of
kind of.
concrete, yes.
Oh, a driveway.
So
okay.
sad.
A slab
Oh
of
yeah,
concrete.
it's awful.
Nice.
Yeah, basically yes.
Nice.
No top either. No
cover.
no cover. It's very sad.
He's a hero. He's my hero.
He is my hero, but he also is. I love that his outfit is exactly what he wears. So fun.
And it looks like
Look
he's sitting as close to the wheel as he actually does. So.
Let's get a look at that.
Yeah, that's totally his exact helmet. And now he
Nice.
usually gets closer to the wheel than that because he's. Oh, and just great timing to check on that as he gets into the wall. That's
Sweet.
excellent.
Yeah. Oh, Al Jones has a very colorful driver suit. That is fantastic.
His
It's
team
so-
name, embracing my life philosophy.
Wow, if his suit looks like that, I'd be amazed.
That looks like a bunch of like rags sewn together with some. I like it.
I believe it is a clown outfit.
Nice.
Wow.
It's great. Wearing his Hans device. Very nice. Way to be responsible, Al. Proud of you.
Plaid. I'm pretty sure no suits come in plaid, but okay.
Hey.
Maybe
It's
so.
That's how
it's
you
that
go
dish
faster.
rag. It's that dish rag plaid. You know those.
Dish
Yeah. It's kind of what it looks like. You know.
Rocking an Eddie Van Halen
but-
get up on that Jetta.
Yeah. Back to focus on crashes, see what we get. We see Tyler Stank working his way around the carousel, not choosing to take the Tony Hawk ramp. See if we get another. Okay, here we go. There's another look at Kevin and the Beavis and Butthead machine. The team, the Great Cornholio. Vote for Beavis and Butthead in 20. They will get everyone TP. We all need it.
Absolutely.
Lisa Sims in chat. People are talking about other people using their paint jobs to race tonight, and she read it as "you can race my pants." So yeah, that's great.
So why aren't you joining us here?
I
Right?
think
I was going to say Lisa
yeah.
Sims could join us here.
I mean, let me go back to the email. Oh, I have an email from Judge Phil, guys. It should be good.
It's going to text Lisa. Why
Oh.
you're not with us?
You said
Ooh.
join us.
You can Beavis Crisco because he's fat in a can. Okay, sure. Maybe I'll show up pretty overwhelmed with chasing in. Ah, gotcha. I know how that goes. Yep, 10-4.
Can I say?
Judge Phil, if you're watching, 10-4, appreciate the email.
Oh, Kevin,
Anton.
chat for Anton.
Anton. See if we can figure out what happened there to Anton.
Got to spin last weekend watching Anton with the rest of the Tetanus crew racing his infamous 544, and they were having some handling issues. They spun the car. They could have fixed it on Sunday, and to quote Chris, Anton's just had enough.
Oh.
He's putting it on the trailer.
Pat
Oh,
never.
wow. Whatever
Pat
happened
not,
here
Pat not
is-
lifting as you don't.
Oh, wow.
And the high strength motion blur coming into effect, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that the hell out of the way so we can see what we're looking at here. That was fantastic. Who lined up this? Okay, here we go. This should be a good shot here. Happens in the background, but oh. Take a look.
Oh, my.
Let's take a look off the back of Tom Lamino's Jetta. And what happened here, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, so he gets a little out.
Yeah, he gets it
the
wrong,
Miata
hits the
follows
tires, and then
It's
gets
so
center
wrong.
punched. That's fantastic. We have to go back
Wedged
and
it right under there.
yeah, that's a little pitching wedge shot there for. Go back and see if we can assess the situation a little bit better. Oh, see these two getting it wrong. I struggle with going back to find the right car when there's team names involved.
So we're currently having a discussion on our team Slack about how do we incorporate Efson chat into this weekend's Thompson race. Like, is it a theme? Is it a penalty? I don't want to lead it all out here, but that's a team discussion we're currently having. You know, it's such a thing in the iRacing. How do we bring that to meet space?
That is a good one.
Just going to rewind really fast till I find it.
We also need to figure out that other minor dilemma.
Maybe I'll find it. Maybe.
Exactly.
I think I get an idea for that one, Mental.
Oh,
I'll talk to you about it.
Excellent.
getting warmer. Nope, we're not getting warmer. That's unfortunate. Well, whoever it was that got center punched, let us know so I can go back and get a good shot of that. Whoa, aweome having a good time. Oh,
trying to find a shortcut.
Oh, off-roading.
And he blew his engine because he didn't lift.
Unfortunate. Oh, it was Pat. It was Pat. There we go. That makes me happy. Let's take a look. Let's see. Tarp Racing.
Number 67.
Yeah, here we go. This one? Nope. This one? Not right. Ah, fail.
I want to say we would help you if we could, but
Here,
it's
no, we're good. We're getting there.
all wires and things, and we don't do that.
Yeah, we're good. We're getting there. I'm going to find it. I assure you. It goes right back. Nope. I thought for sure it was going to be on that lap. It's going to be all this work. See, this is what we do when we have time to find these amazing physics applications that use of the physics engine.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we get back and get it. And this is
So
pretty
why
sure
are
it
you
was
doing
Pat
this?
getting. Yeah, pretty sure it was Pat getting launched. Am I wrong about that?
It's actually a great way to watch the race. Is backwards twice.
It's not
Right.
bad. With a Jetta, it's actually not too bad.
The Hill theme. Right.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, he's just out here cruising. I don't think I'm gonna find it. This is sad.
But
Epson
to that
chat
end,
for the producer.
how's your family doing with the tropical storm you had rip through your chunk of the United States there? You guys get any of that bad weather?
Who are you talking to?
I was gonna say, if you're talking to me, we just some thunderstorms, nothing. But
Okay.
I'm North Carolina. I don't think that we're getting it tomorrow. My wife just said so.
Ah, okay.
Just some thunderstorms today. A little loud, but nothing too crazy.
My brother's in Charlotte, and they got just
Oh, yeah.
rain from
Yeah,
from
yep.
the spinoffs.
Okay, yeah, we're 50 miles north of there, basically. Again, ladies and gentlemen, vote Beavis and Butthead in 2020 for Team the Great Cornholio. They will get you TP for your bunghole. Love it.
Great livery. Really good.
Ooh, I like that one
Ooh,
too.
little rally fart themed.
Street stock, very nice.
Yes, very nice.
Oh, the neighborhood trolley.
Oh, Epson chat.
There's
Was
our
a
man
classic.
Pyrek.
Let's get spinning.
Salty meat for the win.
Salty meat.
James McGuire in the
Never
house.
go wrong. Yes.
Saw that one.
If the salty meat is pork roll or
Ooh, Eddie Van Halen on Al
Spam.
Jones. That's nice. I like that. Got the
Lady
Eddie Van
Armanon
Halen.
was expressing her love for
Yes.
the old Eddie Van Halen
Yes, very nice.
earlier.
Let's just keep clicking the same cars, Ryan. That's good. There's Tyler Stanks. Okay, we were asking about that. Yeah, Leslie Nope for president.
cute. This
Parks
is
and
good.
Rec.
I
Yeah,
like it.
nice. Because your vote
I'm going to go
matters.
and go on the record right now and say that anything that has appeared on the hood of any of these iRacing cars is better than the choices we have. Pork roll. There it is.
He, you know what?
I
Never
love
lift.
it.
As you don't in a Jetta. He never lifted, and he's still
And I
riding
need
it.
to know what's on his roof.
Yes, we'll get there.
Nice.
That
That's
as
the best.
you do,
Are
as you
you-
don't. I'm more
You
impressed
almost
with like the
roll,
line.
and then you're
I'm
like-
more impressed with the line that he took in this corner up here because it's like he was full yeet trying to hit the apex, and he did, and the wheel hop got him. The front wheel drive wheel hop. Watch right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Torque steer.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wang.
Oh yeah.
They see him pork rolling and they be hating.
Right? Pork rolling and hating.
Uh,
I'll have a Taylor ham and pork roll, you dick. That's great. I like it. Nice.
That's awesome.
Well done.
And
well
he's
done.
on his wheel, and he can
Yes,
keep going.
and he sticks the
That's great.
landing. 10 points,
That's the best.
and therefore the world. Well done.
Which, sticking the landing more important than taking the checker in first place, I think.
Absolutely. Ah, nice.
The most boring theme ever, Tyler. We're disappointed.
For now.
Fair.
Make a
I
note
mean,
there.
I get it. You're Teletubby, but I feel like you could have done something a lot more offensive
All
with
right, so
this.
who wants to open Photoshop and get some Teletubby action and make it like transparent? I'll put it on a Pepto-Bismol card. That'll be good times.
Exactly.
Who wants homework?
Oh, there's a
That's the
surprise,
question.
a bent Mustang coming into the pits.
Once we see some off-road excursions in the dirt, it's always a good time.
Oh, I was hoping there was potential Miata damage there.
Down to about 15 minutes left here in warm-up. Up to 26 different teams tonight. It's going to be a good time. We've got 2 hours. Typical Sunduro format action. I changed things up a little bit tonight, so you'll notice that we have, actually you won't notice because timing and scoring doesn't tell you that, but we have 6 different classes tonight, so we'll have a lot to talk about as far as who's doing what. None of the cars are grouped together, so this will be fun. I made it so we did a rolling start tonight. Couldn't tell you what order they're going to start in, so that'll be fun. And we're doing 50% fuel, so there should be some pit stops involved over the course of 2 hours. So
You put some thought into this. I am impressed.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Car 404.
What are our 6 classes?
So we've got these street stocks, as you see here. Mm-hmm. We also have the Jettas in their own class. We have the Mustangs. We have more street stocks and more Jettas. We also have the MX-5 Cup, the 2016 MX-5 Cup. And then we have the old school right-hand drive 2010 Miata.
Okay.
Whatever the acronym is for that. ND? Is that right? I don't know. Sure. And then we have the Solstices, the OG Solstices. We see Dave Bryan working his way up the hill here.
Solstice.
Frozen Dead Guy days. All right, sure.
Wow. Okay.
Not sure. Yeah, almost looks like
This feels motorcycle-y to me.
Yeah.
There's a
from really high up. It looked like Daniel Stern from Home Alone to me, but not anymore when you zoom in. See?
now I'm committed
Remember
to
like
the
Home Alone
cause.
when he got electrocuted and they lit and like turned to like skeleton?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what that looks
absolutely.
like. It's nice.
But the color is really nice too.
Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. Colorado. Okay, cool.
He somehow
get-
needs to incorporate "Let It Go" into that theme.
Yes.
Let it go. Let
Yes.
it go. Mhm.
So yes, it apparently pays tribute.
It's a Miata, so it's a Mater. Excuse me, Mater. I mean,
Wow.
that's deep and terrible and cute at the same time. So, who doesn't like otters? They're cute.
Bartles and James themselves. That's great, Chris.
Oh, now this is a call out because we had mentioned this before. In Uncle Rick's discount Shizu. Nice. That's a little bit of a. He's hitting it all. I see a Surge Futurama reference. Some
Deep. Wow.
Rick and Morty in there. Well done.
Mental Surge isn't a Futurama reference. That was an actual
Oh,
Yep.
product competing with Mountain Dew back in the day. I only remember because I was once in college and falling asleep in class, and I bought upstate.
Only once.
No.
Only once.
Upstate New York was a test market for Surge when I was in college there. So I bought a Surge because that was cheaper than Mountain Dew, and I drank it in class. When I opened the lid, under the lid, it said, "You win." Seriously,
Yeah.
it said you
I remember
win
these.
4
Oh, yeah.
tickets to one concert. So, and I called because that's what you did then, is you called.
That's correct.
And they're like, yeah, all right, you win. So we're going to send you $260 that we recommend you use to purchase
Yes, I
tickets
remember
to
the
a
story.
concert.
Get out
I remember the
of town.
story.
Right.
Yes, continue.
Right?
Continue.
Oh my
this
God,
is
this is
a
awesome.
good story.
Seriously.
Please continue. Yes.
So
I've known
I
you
mean,
for 10 years. I've never heard this.
this is
I'm
gold. Yes.
like, I'm 19. I'm in college. I'm like, well, sweet, but they sent me a check, and so I definitely did not use it to purchase tickets to a concert.
Oh,
As you
$200
don't.
when you're in college
As you
is like
don't.
3 months of ramen noodles.
It's vodka and pizza. That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The cheap
Yes, that
the
is-
cheap handles that came in plastic bottle vodka, or did you take it and buy good
No,
vodka?
I had standards, like.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't go. No Vladimir, no Pull and Spring. Like I wouldn't go less than like
No, what was it? Crystal. What did they call that? God, what was the worst? The worst
Crystal
stuff.
Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Sure.
Yes. Dude, there was
Crystal Palace.
a gentleman's club called that where I'm from. That's so bad. So bad.
There was a video game when I was in middle school called that as well. But yes,
Yeah.
that now that you say that, because I remember, because that was the whole genre of super energy drinks that they thought were going to kill everybody, because there was Jolt, Super Jolt, Surge, and there was another one. And so parents are trying to get this stuff all banned, and I looking back with the clear lens of history, you wonder what they all would have thought of Four Loko at the time.
Speaking of clear in history, can we talk about clear Pepsi?
Oh dear God, yes.
Then we can start
Crystal
playing Van
Pepsi.
Halen.
Yeah, well, we can't. I wish we could. We can look at the Van Halen car, but we can't play Van Halen, unfortunately.
Oh,
As we see
Crystal
Peter
Pepsi.
McDade
less
taking
than
his
30
own.
seconds.
Yes,
Oh,
as you
good
do.
save, Peter. Well
Custom
done.
line and going through there, getting it right.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Peter, the whole time we've been watching Peter, he has been taking an exciting line. I think he
Yes.
probably didn't change the setup on the car, so
yeah,
turning
yeah.
right is a challenge.
Nice. Oh,
So, to that Frozen Dead Guy days, it is known as one of the most unique and quirky festivals in the country. It takes place in the Colorado mountain town of Nederland, with over 30 live bands and 3 heated super tents featuring local craft brews, specialty drinks, and 14 delicious craft food vendors. But unfortunately,
in the house.
it has been canceled this year. Yes.
Oh no! Who
know,
was in
here's
that car? Because I want to put it back on the screen, but I can't remember who it was. The
It was one of the
Frozen Dead
Jettas.
guys. Oh, here we
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, Frozen Dead Guys is a Solstice.
There it is.
Oh,
There
you're
it
right.
is.
Never mind.
Thank you.
David, yes.
Teamwork.
So, Mental, when you're talking about that festival, it reminds me of when I lived in Missoula, Montana. The town next to us, Bonner, had an event called the Testicle Festival every year.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
Is this
Everyone
the,
knows the Testicle Festival.
The Rocky Mountain
Yeah,
Oyster
so-
kind of thing.
Rocky
or-
Mountain Oyster, right? So,
Yeah. Okay.
like,
Yeah. I've
why
heard-
has no one done a
lamb
Testicle
fries?
Festival?
Lamb fries.
Right.
There you go. Yeah. Lisa Sims joining us in the booth whenever you're ready. Nice to see you.
Oh, yay! Finally.
We go on board for
Well-
a boring lap with David Bryan, not because David's boring, but because he's driving a Solstice.
I had the absolute delightful pleasure of meeting Lisa's mother last weekend, Gwen. She is a retired ICU nurse, kind of a badass, and a sweetheart.
Nice.
Then got to spend Sunday night while Lisa's figuring out her stuff. Got to spend Sunday night with Gwen and her best friend from when she first started her nursing career in Colorado. And suddenly, so much of Lisa makes sense.
I like F's in chat for all the street stocks here because
So Mika saying that he still lives in Montana, where Rocky Mountain oysters are in fact a delicacy.
Yep.
When I did the Texas rally with Florida Man Donnie and Steph, we had to stop at one of Steph's favorite restaurants because they served Rocky Mountain oysters. And I don't know what this says about me as a person, but they were quite good, actually. They really
Nice.
were.
Hey. Yeah.
it's all about how they're prepared.
Yes.
Yeah. I would imagine most delicacies are like that. If they're prepared correctly, they're probably so.
Mhm.
But something like that, yeah, not for me. More power to you.
Low and slow. Broiled.
Oh, Matt Sitko.
Oh,
Clang-
no,
clanging
again,
it up,
Matt. Come
clanging
on.
it up there. We'll do it.
He's making the most of the warm up and the immediate car fixes. So
Yeah.
Epson chat for Matt Sitko.
I've been on a Miami Vice kick lately. It's available on Stars through Amazon, so I've been watching all the old episodes. And
Nice.
Matt Sitko's paint livery always takes me back to most of Don Johnson's undershirts when he would wear the sport coats.
Absolutely. At Big Dog Club, if you're watching this, you should definitely unblock Matt Sitko. Ooh, as we see
Seriously.
Jetta getting dangerously close. Fantastic. We need a rear spoiler cam here on the street side.
He thinks he can keep up. Really, like he's trying, but
There we go.
because his Volkswagen's going to break soon.
Yes,
There we go. That's
but
better.
he's convinced that his Volkswagen is still very fast.
It's only because this is the only time that
Oh!
cards.
Come on,
Oh.
Matt. Come on. That's just Jetta hate right there, man.
Like that. This hood shot. Pretty cool. There we go.
Yes. Ooh, there's a good shot.
Get back to the. Make it. There we go. Almost looks like the front of the Mach 5 from here. That's pretty cool. All right. Less than 5 minutes to go here in warm up, and then we will have 2 hours of Sunduro fun from sunny. This is Northern California, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess I could look at the Google Earth again. Oh, some people that
It's
missed
kind
it.
of like middle, I think.
There we go. Let's look. Then we'll know for sure.
Yeah, please.
And geographically, there is a middle California, but
Yeah,
but
it's,
picture-wise,
it's middle.
no.
It's upper middle.
There's only NorCal
middle.
and SoCal.
Well, if you're gonna go get wine, don't go to Sonoma. Go to Napa. That's the answer. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Other way around. Go to.
Go ahead and
No, yeah.
refresh the
Napa
paints
Valley
for.
is stuck up. Sonoma Valley is
those are fun.
much more easygoing.
Which one of those is closer to Longpauc?
I don't know where Longbuck is.
It's Santa Barbara-ish.
They're very far away. They're both north of the Bay Area. So
Okay.
Santa Barbara's much further south.
Because I remember being there, and we were in California wine country, and we stopped by a vineyard, and then I don't remember much after that.
Yeah, no, Sonoma, the track is in the Sonoma Valley. The valley to the east of Sonoma Valley is Napa Valley. Napa Valley thinks they're much cooler and fancier than Sonoma Valley, but yet we preferred the wines and the attitude in Sonoma Valley to Napa Valley.
Well, obviously they're cooler. They have a racetrack.
And sheep.
It's a relative concept. All right.
All right.
Matt's
there we
still
go.
trying to figure out how to make that car turn left.
Napa
so.
know-how. That's right.
Oh, Napa know-how. Well played.
Yeah, Sonoma, Josh, Sonoma is one of my favorites too. Yep, like back in the 80s and 90s, early 90s with the heavier cars. Josh, if you do iRacing, if you don't, I recommend you trying it, but they have come out with the 1987 NASCAR cars. There's a Chevy Monte Carlo and a Ford Thunderbird. You've seen us, maybe, possibly, perhaps you've seen us feature them on our streams before, but they are a pleasure to drive on road courses. A lot of body roll and a lot of fun. They call it the tube frame twister was the week 13 class name, and I definitely had a lot of fun doing that. So recommend
sure you
everybody out
brake
there try
early.
it if you haven't. That's
Very,
right. That's right.
very
Yeah.
early.
I
As
think
early as you
slow in and
possibly
fast
can.
out. Yes. Oh, airborne.
And if, Josh, if you're not wanting to race one of those 87s with a bunch of elitist iRacers, may I recommend the ENR Race Monday Night Race League? Because we always have the
I like this
87s
Matt Ditko
available.
line here.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Right
Well,
about
them big
then, Matt
boys gotta
Ditko
figure
wish
out
he
heat.
had brought them wings.
Wow.
Yeet.
Into the so close to the
Oh.
crowd. He was so close to the crowd. Wow.
So-
Well done, Matt.
So what I'm wondering is, what is the view from below as you drift up?
Oh, what was that pink Miata? That would probably have
there's
a
Eric
good.
Rude's screenshot for the week. Everybody, get your screenshots. Get your screenshots out. Get them done. There it is, ladies and
If you go
gentlemen.
to that pink Miata, that'll
It's
probably give
420.
it a good in
Number
car.
420
Thank you.
Miata.
Thank you.
Right about then, the pink Teletubby was thinking he should have air raid sirens.
That's so great. That is so great.
Oh.
Now this right here is real racing.
Yes.
Oh man, I feel like that fence may be a little
So
artificial. He had the
Wow.
arc to make it to the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh,
Incredible.
this is not even racing. It's just practice. I'm so excited.
Yes.
36 seconds. Actually, no, they should be lining up right about
All
now.
right.
Oh
Let's
man.
do
It's, okay, so there we go. This would
What
be a great.
happened to you?
This is turn 1.
Oh, he was
Getting the
He
most
went
out of that
straight.
suspension travel
and
right
he
there.
knew he wanted to yeet. He wanted to yeet at the end of the practice, so he went full tilt,
All right.
loving
All right.
As you
Mr.
do.
Meesek's helmet there. That's awesome.
Oh, into the fence. Well done, Matt
And
Sicko.
I think that was artificial. I think he would have made it to the crowd.
Safety first. See if we can figure out if Team Wisconsin Crap Racing if their paint is showing up. Okay, gridding up.
Here we go, folks.
All right, it looks like it put the fast cars at the front, so I'm happy about that. So that's good.
And we'll also be able to see who's actually going to be full tilt Iron Manning this one for 2 hours. So a lot of these teams will be swapping out, but some of them
That's right.
won't.
Starting on the front row, we have for Maximum Effort Motorsports, we have James McGuire. Starting next to him, we have for Bear Pope Enduro color name Matt Sicko. In the second row, we have Tom Pyrek for the Awkward Corner. Lining up next to him, the Great Cornholio, Kevin Moabs. Special thanks to Kevin for the Beavis and Butthead 20 image you see on your screen. Lining up in row 3, we have Peter McDade for Team Rally Fart. Next to him, we have Nate Schlavine for Priority Fail Racing. Nate, check your damn PMs. All right. Jay Becker lining up in row 4 in a Mustang for Quarantine Racing. Next to him, Nick Sharp for Sharp Motorsport, also in a Mustang. We got Daniel Keller with a 4 for Daniel Keller with a 4 Racing. Ben Sutton for Tarp Racing next to him in row 5, starting 10th. Starting in 11th, we have Nathan Adler for Taloni Corse. Is that how you say that? It's a reference that I'm not familiar with. Anyway, next to him is Kevin Hesser. We have Chris Sislak for TDI Sore Racing and Randy Bish for the League of Legitimate Nigerian Businessmen lining up in 14th. And then we have in row 8, Tom Lamino in the Team Far From Winning, Jetta. And lining up next to him, we have Ron Harrington. Starting back in row 9, we have Chris Wolfson for It's Probably Fine and Anton Lovett for Onset 2. Nick Tacuzzi and Tyler Stank back in row 10 for Teletubby Force 1 and Nope 2020, respectively. Row 11, Greg Schnittinger for Black Maven Motorsports alongside Jim Wright for Pole Position Racing. He's referring to the Atari game. That's awesome. William Niemeyer lining up in the 23rd position as we get rolling here behind the dang old pick-em-up truck, pace truck. I made sure to pick for tonight. I made sure to get the Silverado going for tonight, mental. And then after that, we've got Raymond Muratori and Alec DeCuzzi. And then David Bryan rounding out your field tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Getting underway. So yeah.
Are
exciting.
we going with a single file start or the side by side? Looks like everyone's just going with a single file.
Yeah. We'll see if they line up. That's a beautiful shot there. As you see all the cars working their... Hey, Lisa. Welcome. Nice shot there, seeing all the cars work their way through the S's.
I love that the pace car is a super awesome truck.
Thank you. I chose that for tonight's occasion. I wanted to make sure
great.
that we had a pick 'em up truck.
Especially,
Yeet.
we've
right.
been watching a ton of F1 because I'm obsessed, and they have the beautiful AMG Mercedes as a pace car, so really nice to see the truck.
We are
They still
regulators,
rocking
lady.
the
That's all I have to
6.3
say.
wagon?
That's right.
Chrissy, are they still rocking the 6.3 wagon as a safety car?
Oh, it is not a wagon.
Green flag.
It is a coupe.
Ah,
Let's go. Race. Green
Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. Turn 1. No one taking the jump on the first lap. That's a good sign. No incident penalties tonight. Anybody gets a black flag, please let us know on Discord and I'll clear it for you. We have 4 quick repairs tonight. And oh, there we go. There's a shortcut. Nice.
And he is into the tire wall.
Peter McDade.
What happened there?
Contact.
Got a little tap.
Oh, wow.
I've got this.
Ooh.
I don't got this.
Oh, you hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. ZZF's in
But you
chat
love to
for
watch.
Peter
So early
McDade.
too. Come on.
Yeah, so early. All right, back to the action. Ooh, focus on crashes, having a good time.
Getting some props on your music selection there, Ryan.
Yeah. I let Lady know that we're regulators around here. That's right.
I genuinely thought that Ben was going into the back of that Mustang.
Oh,
well
yeah.
done, Ben.
Sorry, my dog keeps jumping up on me. Really annoying. Anyway,
That's
that's
what they
3
do.
times now.
I've
Go
got
away,
one
Lumen.
completely
All right.
passed out in my lap.
Okay, yeah, that would normally be okay, but there, yeah, lay down by my feet. That's much better. All right, so James McGuire appears to be leading the way. Oh, there we go, down into the hairpin. Can Cornholio get to the front, running P3?
We've got a 3-way battle for the lead early on. That is impressive.
Get you some of that.
Flex Seal Livery battling it out there. Oh. Going for that inside shot coming up the corner, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold it. No, he's not.
There's a lot of yeet going on there, and I love it.
But we have a long race to go, so we've got
We do.
plenty of time.
Yes, we do. Oh,
Oh, no.
Really, and this kind of
you
race.
hate to see it.
All 3,
No
Kevin.
way.
Kevin, you giant tool bag. How dare you?
Oh,
Holy.
so much is
Holy
happening
crap.
there. And if my wife can hear me, get this damn dog out of here. All right. What are you
I like
doing,
that you think your
Lumen?
wife's actually watching this. My wife's
no,
in the same
she's-
room.
I
She's not watching.
broadcast from the
Literally
kitchen.
have
She can
so
hear me.
much of race left.
Oh.
Holy crap.
That's all right. That's all right. Good times.
So while everyone else is watching Formula One, I don't have any sort of cable.
Right.
I was watching Mav TV, and they had all-day dirt track racing in various forums, including one of
nice.
the reality shows, the Dirt Nights. And that kind of
Ooh.
move right there will get you into a fist fight in the pits
That's
afterwards.
right. New leader. Oh no, that's
Oh my
someone
god,
that
you did
towed.
not watch the F1 race today?
I have no means of
I heard
watching
it was
the F1
exciting.
race.
I heard it was exciting. Oh,
I
well,
will
you should
give
let me
you-
know.
I
Yeah,
will
was
give
gonna
you
say.
an online. Oh,
There you go.
epic race. Epic.
Oh, because most of
Watch
them
the
not epic.
watch the rerun. Oh my god, this was
I share
so
that
epic.
opinion.
Watch
So
rerun. Only watch
have
the
found-
last
Yeah.
3 minutes.
I have found that I like watching videos on YouTube about Formula One more than I do actually watching
Yeah,
Formula
yeah.
One. It's just how I am.
Absolutely.
No offense to anybody that likes it, and that's cool, and I enjoy it. And then my friend David Schildhouse does he's a Twitch streamer. He's doing an F1 2020 career series. I've been really enjoyed watching that too. So all the strategy that goes in, you build up your team and try to get it better, and you know,
Amazing.
Well, yes, and I appreciate all the technology, but the actual racing itself is, I find it just horribly unentertaining.
I think you would
Fair.
if you watched the Drive
No.
to Survive.
Yeah, I'm down with the Drive to Survive. It does not. That show has done nothing to increase the passing in Formula One, of which there is almost none. There's,
What?
you know, they're trying to go fast, and that's cool, but they're not battling it out like we do.
Oh, I disagree. I disagree. I think
That's why they don't pass.
They do. Absolutely, they do. If you watch the race, they do.
Well, this
It's
race they may
really-
have, but it's not something that they've done a lot of.
Oh, not at all. But there is so much discrepancies on how they're passing. No, I absolutely disagree. They do, and there's so many different levels of people that are battling against each other. I disagree.
I can see it and I can hear it.
Well, then why aren't you talking more? You're fascinating. We're boring.
I was actually gonna pipe in and encourage the two of you to fist fight on air, but
Oh, please. She would beat the crap out of me and not even be out of breath.
why do you think that I suggested it? I mean, it wasn't.
Well, she'll have her chance next weekend because we're all going to be in a meat space race in Connecticut.
I won't be there.
Oh, bummer.
I have to do the rally.
That's right. You have to do the rally.
Yep.
Which, folks, if you are listening and you're interested in doing real car events and you're worried that the Rona has got you all scared, the perfect opportunity for you would be to do the Lemons Rally. And there's one this coming weekend in California.
Yeah, it's not the weekend you guys are in Connecticut. It's the weekend after that. But I can't travel to Connecticut
Right.
and then do the rally.
Yes, 2 weekends. I'm sorry, 2 weekends.
Yeah. And we're going to my hometown. Very exciting.
Ah, very, very exciting. Did you get all the staffing you needed for that?
I don't know. Eric and I talked about it for about 4 minutes today, and I was like, I have to go eat carbohydrates and drink at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't do this.
He should expect that on a Sunday, and it shouldn't surprise him at all.
Neither one of us wanted to have that conversation anyway. We were like, so we're just gonna, yeah, okay, bye.
All right. Well, if you need staffing, let me know.
Thank you. I think there won't be enough to warrant it, which bums me out, but if you're out there and want to participate, you should do it.
Great way just to get involved in the Lemons community without going full tilt into all the expensive racing. Just buy a crappy car and drive it around.
So the first of the TARP racing cars, request in chat to check in on them. Ben Sutton is running second in class, 6th overall here in his VW Jetta TDI. Get a good look here.
Yeah.
And the other, no, I'm blind apparently.
Trapped
I
in
don't
the
see.
midst of Mustangs.
Yes, seeing the other one. So
Like
yeah,
a dolphin in an entire school of sharks.
that's the only TARP one I see. So Nicholas, if there's another one, I'm sorry, I've not seen it.
Might be 2 TARP drivers in one car, as this is a 2-hour enduro.
Ah, that's entirely possible. Let's investigate. Yeah, it looks like it's Pat Mullery and Ben Sutton teaming up for TARP Racing. Very good. As we are at 27 teams, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like we're at a real race, except there's way too many spectators. That's the only thing that makes this bullshit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And the spectators that are there are way too involved in this race and not walking around drinking and trying to wrench together whatever car broke on the first lap.
Yeah, no one's running around frantically with a handful of zip ties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're too clean. And all the Volkswagens are still running. That's how you know it's not real.
That's fair and accurate. The battle for the lead here. Matt Sitko leading the way with Kevin Moabs right behind him. He has Cornolio on his Bungholio as they come out of the hairpin.
And so these were, after the first lap, these were our 3 leaders before Bungholio decided to just throw a wrench into the works.
Yeah, and they're back to the front and still all pretty close together here as the 3 of them are within 3 seconds of each other. We go up
Is
the
it
hill.
McGuire back there with the postal?
Yes, the salty meat
meats.
for the win. That's right.
Yes.
Yes, salty meat on your
There it
left,
is.
salty meat on your right. Love that I moved that far chase cam really far away. This is kind of cool.
You can actually see some of the challenges in the suspension of running these Camaro street stocks. This is why I actually go for the Mustang over the street stock, and I know I'm in the minority on that one, but
This is our 24 hours of lemons drone. Judge Phil is flying it, and he's been drinking, so I apologize. But we do
keeping a
appreciate Judge
surprisingly
Phil's
accurate
input.
focus, really,
Yes.
considering
Oh
that.
yes,
He's
yes. Very, very nice.
If he's drinking, he's better than drinking terrible bribe hooch. He doesn't drink the crappy stuff.
He's
he
just
only
getting
keeps
started, so we'll check back in.
For himself. Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We're 10 minutes in. We'll check
European regional liquors that are
Although,
made by craftsmen.
Phil and Eric's liquor cabinets are going to sustain a significant shortage now without the bribes at the actual races. That's going to be tough.
Yes, it was terrible at the Ridge. We only
Look,
got
we're
2.
all suffering. I'm out of vodka. So those guys have way more already, and that's all I have now.
Fair.
So it's all a rough time. We're all making sacrifices.
Oh yeah, Podium Esports with
We
the
all do it
raid.
together.
I hope you guys had a great
all
broadcast.
14 of you from Podium
Yeah.
Esports.
Yeah, what's up, viewers from Podium Esports? Hope you guys had a great race tonight with the GameWorks Racing League from Atlanta. Atlanta, one of my favorite tracks. I can only imagine. I'm wondering, did Garrett Maines go 3 for 3? This is, for those of you just tuning in, I got to be a proper Twitch streamer for a second. I apologize. This is the 24 Hours of Lemons I Suck at Racing iRacing League. Pretty much a hangout, stream, podcast thing where racing happens. And we talk about liveries, we talk about cars, and yeah. So
Obscures, 80s TV shows, and dictators.
Yes, dictators, 80s TV shows, reminisce about, all the fun we've had at the 24 Hours of Lemons Meat Space events over the years. Tonight I'm joined by the members of Three Pedal Mafia. Chris and Chrissy are here, as well as Mental Ward. We also have Lisa from 24 Hours of Lemons proper joining us tonight. So Lisa Sims in the house. Hope you guys all enjoyed the race from Atlanta, and welcome to Sonoma. We're in the middle of a 2-hour team enduro. We have 27 cars out here. We have street stocks, we have Mustangs, we have 2 different versions of the Miata, we have the Jetta, and we have Pontiac Solstices. So again, 6 classes, 27 cars, and a good time. So hope you guys are all having a great night. Feel free to get in on the conversation, whether you're watching on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. So yeah, now that that's out of the way.
So we've got an Alexander Sistak in chat asking if there was another Sistak in Lemons Racing. And I've not paid that much attention to the names. Do we have a Sistak Racing?
See, this is where we need Eric, because Eric would be able to tell you the name of everyone that's ever raced Lemons and their inseam and their pets' names. And
Blood types,
Yeah.
maiden names.
Our historian's not here tonight. Yeah, so but
Please hold. I will go look.
Nice. I'm assuming it's in reference to someone in iRacing Lemons, or maybe not. I don't know. But stupidity could run in the family.
Early
that
on,
a lot
quite
of us
the
have that
battle for the
problem.
lead.
Yeah, these three street stocks under a blanket.
Yeet.
That's right.
yeah, but don't they know that the race is only 14 minutes old? Like, someone's going to fail here. And
Yeah,
so that's
but
why we're
no
watching.
one wants to give it up. This is Red Mist
Here we go.
times 3.
Nice.
A big surprise. They're all driving Camaros.
So cut back to the Judge Phil drone flying around the track. See the Cornholio falling back a little bit as we see James McGuire trying to get by the head down here to the hairpin at the end of the drag strip. You see there on the
Yes, I have an
right side of your
activated DRS.
screen above the Beavis and Butthead logo, there is a track map. The green dot is the car you see on your screen where it is on the track. So if you're not familiar with Sonoma, now you are.
Could we dig up car number 403 real quick? Ryan?
Absolutely. Yes, the TDI Soar, the Bartle and James special.
Oh, Sislak. I am misreading the stack.
That's
So
what it was.
are either
Yeah.
of you related to my governor?
Wow. So we might have a family reunion on our hands, folks. Thank you, lady, for the compliment on the sick drone footage. Thank Judge Phil, he's flying it. Also thank me now because he just started drinking. Later, we'll have to see if he can keep the drone in the air. So yeah, we may have a family connection here on the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing stream tonight. So exciting.
And I can't speak for your family, Alexander, but I can speak for
Oh,
mine.
Tom Pyrex with the nice
Oh,
little
Tom Pyrex.
Oh,
So close.
so close. I met my brother for the first time in 2007, and yeah, it turns out stupid may very well be genetic because we were both gearheads.
Take a look at the replay here, see what happened to Tom Pyrek down here in turn. Is it 10 or 11? Well, the carousel. Couldn't even tell you, to be honest.
A little too much throttle, it looks like.
A little too much.
The white Jetta.
That's right.
Understeered and everybody.
Nice recovery by Tom there. Go back to the
but
front.
he's had
You see
enough
we
of it. He's
still
about to take
have-
that white Jetta.
We still have 3 street stocks under a huge canvas tarp at the front. I would say blanket, but this is lemons. Matt Sicko continuing to lead the way. The McGuire getting by
just
for
muscled his way
second.
back into second. Just slinging that salty meat right where he wants it to be.
That's right. He is putting that salty meat right where he needs to. So far, so good. Go on board with our second place car. Working our way
So
through
what
the
happens
S's
when
down to the
salty meat
hairpin.
meets Flex Seal? Gotta find out.
Depends on the salty meat, though. Is it pork roll? Is it
I don't think it's pork roll because we've got another pork roll.
spam? Depends on how it's cooked.
Remember to vote Beavis and Butthead in 2020 because they have the plan, and that plan is TP for everyone's bunghole.
I mean, that is so fine. I don't want to get political here, but you know,
Exactly. And
Butthead would be fine.
we know that they are pro nachos. This is another
Yes.
point in their
Oh my
favor.
god, I love
Yes,
nachos.
that is another thing that will be on the. I'm so ignorant to politics, and that's okay with me. But docket. That's another item on the docket is the pro
Their
nachos.
platform, yes.
Yeah, the
They're also
platform.
pro
Thank
women's
you.
rights. I mean, you've never heard
Yes.
anyone as big a fan of boobs as
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
that is true. That's true.
Oh, women.
Oh no!
Oh.
McGuire locks it up, going into the carousel. He may have to spend the next several. Oh, and he recovers. Can we go
he
on
heard me
board
say
for that?
boobs.
Yeah, yeah. He was distracted.
Oh, you're right.
Distracted by the boots.
Oh,
All right,
you
real
didn't
time
see it.
first.
He just talked about it.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
hey,
But,
I think he.
but a good recovery.
he-
Keeps
yeah,
it rolling forward.
I think he
I'm
was doing his
impressed.
best to avoid Matt there, so that's excellent. Excellent friendship driving at the front, battling for the lead. Yeah. Either a
Friendship
little
driving.
wheel
I
hop.
love it. Oh,
Yes.
that's so cute. Friendship driving.
Yes, friends.
Oh, in
All
God's
right.
green earth, is there a Miata up front, or is he just something that they lapped?
We're coming back through the field now, and
Yeah,
this
that's what I
should
figured.
be
Okay.
exciting. Yeah, let's get back to real
All
time
right.
here. He's actually not that far behind as we see them come out of the hairpin.
So that's
Working their way
the
through
McGuire's
traffic.
is a little too aggressive with that salty meat, but he's always been well slung.
That's right. All right, just checking Discord. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. Everybody's out here having a great time. We have an hour and 41 minutes to go from sunny Sonoma, California. Again, if you're just joining us, here's a look at where we are tonight. Thanks to our friends at Podium Esports for the fly-in, per usual.
I'm sure it's a video.
A look at the Sonoma Raceway, the current cup layout. We have 12 turns, 1.9 miles, or 3.2 kilometers for our friends out there watching that use the metric system. Continue to see
And
the
for that-
battle here at the front.
We're sorry.
The metric
We're
system
sorry.
is an entirely to battle for another night to have a why the hell
Yes.
can't we
Absolutely.
metric
We
Yes,
can have a
but
yes,
anyway.
yeah.
because
Continue
as
to battle
I,
for the
that
lead here.
tonight.
Yeah, no, this is
as
a
I
great
always
shot.
say, there are two types of countries in this world: the ones that use the metric system and the ones that have been to the moon.
Sonoma Raceway, home of the GMC Sonoma, goods for life, available at Kohl's. Nice. I like that. No question returns at Kohl's too. It's great. You can even take your Amazon stuff there. If you guys didn't know that, you get something from Amazon, you need to return it, take it to Kohl's.
Did not know that. See, this is the beauty of this broadcast.
I think
Oh, yeah.
Kohl's is kind of
Information.
like a time warp. It's not as bad as TJ Maxx or those kind of places. Like seriously, time slows down in those kind of stores. I don't know how. You go in there, everything is so much slower than you think. You come out, it's 4 hours later, and you didn't do anything. You feel terrible about yourself.
but
Yeah.
You're not.
but you've got 3 discontinued shirts that you got for 50% off. So it's There's that.
And you have a bunch of Coles cash that you don't know what the hell to do with, but you feel bad if you don't use it.
Cole's Cash is pretty cool though. Like, buy more stuff that you saved the money on with more money that you spent. Is that the thought process?
Yeah. I bought an outfit at Kohl's for $17 for a lemons thing, and I think I got $257 in Kohl's Cash.
That's about
Nice.
right. Because we've all showed up a race and not had something we needed and went, crap, what do we do? So you go to Walmart or Kohl's or whatever yell you can find to get that bathing suit, towel, like pants, whatever it is you forgot.
You know, the producer's theme that we did a few years ago, that was where I got my outfit.
Who knew they sold Nazi uniforms at Kohl's?
Now you know.
That's only in the South, though, people.
Not even
I need to have, you know how most like broadcasts have like transitions and stuff for changing stuff. I need to have that the more you know thing with the little star. Just be able to put that up anytime. That mental brings up things like that. The more you know.
Well, it was we were dared as a team by Jay Lamb to do the
No, not at all.
theme.
Here's now for those of you who don't know mental as well as we do. For 10 years, let me tell you a very simple way that you can describe mental. This effer can spin a yarn. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter sometimes.
That's fair.
The Springtime for Hitler producer theme came up because I had been challenging people to do it for years, and no one ever took me up on it. And so I said, well, fine, then we're going to do it, and we're going to do it so well we're going to ruin it for everyone else. And we did, especially because we did it on Air Show weekend at New Jersey Motorsports Park. So there was air show stuff going on as we were.
Yes.
You know, it wasn't a Nazi theme. It was a producer's theme. Springtime for Hitler.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
Correct.
Springtime for Hitler. Okay.
And I know what you're thinking, dear listeners. Well, what kind of a racist lunatic would be the one who played Hitler? We had the perfect person. Silence. Okay.
We should.
Yeah, we had a very good friend of ours, a Colombian, who grew a mustache and then shaved it just before that weekend just to do it. Clearly South American, so he was the least racist Hitler in the history of Hitlers.
Nice. If you're going to have one, at least have one that's not racist.
We just picked the one on our team who was most brown. And
Hey, I can appreciate honesty. And Patrick McNeely has footage of the air show on his channel. Pat, feel free to post a link to that.
That was a great weekend of it being Lemons, of course. The F-18 Hornet demonstration team is doing high-speed maneuvers at 1,200 feet over our paddock. And I think it took roughly 14 seconds before the first person came out with a boombox playing Danger Zone.
Nice. That's an acceptable amount of time.
It was a race, though, as soon as they came out.
See a nice little battle here between Kevin Hester and Chris Wolfson, running third and fourth in Jetta class. I just noticed they were somewhat close
Kevin's
together.
going a little wide there, little oversteer on that front wheel drive.
I do like Chris's team name. It's probably fine. That's good for all of us.
Yeah. Yes. My philosophy of life.
Weren't we having a discussion about whether or not we needed to do maintenance before races? And that was a common saying. It's probably fine.
Yeah. Usually that conversation happens when the car's already on track and someone goes, hey, did we tighten that engine mount?
There we go.
It's probably fine.
So how on fire are we?
Is this a one extinguisher fire or two?
Well,
Is it going to blow itself out or do I have to stop?
Kevin with the trust the Jeff Gordon's fisherman on his
Yes.
spoiler. We do. Around here, we trust Jeff Gordon's fisherman. Turn
Absolutely.
left since 1971.
Yeet.
That's
Totally.
right.
And to that degree is the level of acceptable on fire will increase the closer to the end of the race, but there is an algebraic formula of how well are you running. So if you're in the top 5 and there's 10 minutes left in the race, there's a lot of on fire you're willing to accept.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it all comes down to risk versus reward, right?
Usually more on fire than the track workers are willing to accept because they will wave that black flag emphatically. Oh, Beavis and Butthead trying again to make a move on Matt Sitko, who has basically been our leader from the start. And Mr. Meeseeks is shutting that nonsense down.
We got a blinker
You know
leading
you're in
the
trouble
race
with
here.
the corner workers is when they're holding the fire extinguisher up at you as you go by.
And you know what they don't like when they hold the fire extinguisher up at you? They don't want you waving at them. That is not the time that they, look, I see you. I get it. I'm just going to keep going.
Hey, you've got a fire extinguisher. That's great. I'm glad you do. Thanks. Talk to you later.
We're out here doing geometry today, folks. Making triangles.
It's like a scavenger hunt. Okay, he's got a fire extinguisher. Good. All right.
All right. So, for those of you just tuning in, we actually are all centrally located in the Bearded Sim Racer headquarters in North Carolina. So I'm going to excuse myself and grab a beer. Who needs one?
No beer for me, but
Dude, everybody get one. It's Sunday.
All right.
Do it.
It's Sunday. All right. So, Lisa, I'm grabbing you a beer. Chrissy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Ryan,
we're doing.
Ryan, you said you're not drinking, so I'll bring you a White Claw.
thank you. No claw, no law.
That and rums, actually.
Yeet.
Mitchell, I hope
times
you
here.
get us a good beer, not one of those Mexican ones that you like.
I hope you got us a good beer. I don't fucking care. He brought it in here from the kitchen.
Well, thank you.
Drink it.
We
It's
see
cold and wet.
Jim
Shut
Wright
up.
hanging with the Jettas in his MX-5 Cup for pole position racing. Oh, that's the pole we're talking about. Excellent.
Hey, we all love pole, really.
That's
Who
right.
doesn't?
Jeff Burton takes the pole. I'm from St. Louis. There's a radio DJ named Jeff Burton there, and his co-host on the show would always play that clip from when Jeff Burton actually got a pole in the NASCAR. Jeff Burton takes the pole. Good times. The Jet is starting to stretch it out a little bit here, heading down towards the hairpin. Taking a look here, it looks like we've still got a three-way battle at the front now as James McGuire has made back up as we see him yeeting into the corner here, headed now around towards the carousel. All front three cars here at the front under a large tarp that we found at the Army Surplus store.
It was in the backyard covering an Oldsmobile diesel. And
That's right.
Therefore, we thought it was good for them. Yeah, but hey,
Perfect.
half an hour in, and they are still all running together.
Yes.
So suddenly, fuel stop and tire strategy is going to become a part of this, which I never thought I would actually say about one of these races, but here we are.
Let's see. Hey, Matt, we've got you in the broadcast booth. How are we looking on fuel?
Yeah, fuel looks fine. Got a couple laps. We'll probably just pit now for the undercut.
Okay, 10-4. 10-4. Good deal. That's your in-race reporter tonight, Matt Sitko. You guys are having a great race here at the front. We'll let you get back to it. We appreciate the information, sir. All right, that's Matt Sitko.
He's going there. He goes into the
Yep.
pits.
Oh yeah.
Somehow we.
That's not the first. That's not the first time where we've talked to Matt and he's decided to pit just for us. So thanks to Matt. So a couple laps here yet on fuel. So that probably is going to yield these drivers about 17 to 18 laps on fuel. As you see, Kevin still having internet difficulty. Soggy must be sharing his Wi-Fi tonight with Kevin.
Yep. So Kevin and James, you can thank us for making Matt pit, because
Absolutely.
curse of the broadcast booth.
Other epic short. No, we haven't, Pat. I've been tempted. I don't know how Jeff would react, so I don't want to have to not use it anymore. So that's why we haven't done that. So I'm sure someone will, but you know.
Well, he
Asking
might have
if we
sense of
had
humor,
added
but his
Jeff Gordon
attorneys
yet.
may not. That's the
Right.
problem.
Jeff's got a pretty good sense of humor, but I don't know. Has Jeff Gordon's ever shown up to a 24 Hours of Lemons race? That might determine the answer to what happens there. Matt Sicko getting his pit stop out of the way. Cornholio leading the way with McGuire running in second. They're working their way through the S's. Still an hour and a half to go, essentially, here. A little short of that. Okay, so Josh is suggesting that we do at Jeff Gordon. He'll get a kick out of it because he's a fantastic road course racer. That is true about Jeff Gordon, but I don't know if that makes any assumptions on whether or not he would get a kick out of it. But yeah, absolutely. Battles everywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, if he responded in any way, then we'd have a good story. Either would be,
that's true.
Hey,
that's true.
He's a
Cease and
jerk.
desist order. Yeah.
Right. He has no sense of humor. Or, hey, Jeff Gordon thinks it's cool, therefore we like Jeff Gordon. So, yeah.
There we go. Keep an eye here and see if this Mustang's going to do Mustang things. Going around the outside of Tyler Stank. Nice job there.
Not enough crowd. That's the problem.
Not yet, right?
Well, not where he can get to. But he can't get to. Matt tried to jump the fence to the crowd earlier in practice, and he was unsuccessful.
He did try. You're right. That was
and
close.
if that effort can't make it, no one can. So I'm back in the kitchen. I got a rum and coke for Christy. Here you go. All right. White
Thanks.
Claw for Ryan.
Thank
All right,
you.
Chris, you're going to drink this Corona and deal with it.
Oh, no way. No.
Oh, this plant looks a little dry here.
Nice.
So, silly story while we're talking. So many excellent, just everyone in the Northwest is so nice. And we were up there for the Ridge. And as the track closed down on Friday, I stopped by maintain my social distance from the onset tetanus racing pit, and also stopped by the Petty Cash Racing and drank a few of their brewskis because alcohol treats the Corona. And Saturday night felt bad, so I was going to run down the road and grab some beers. And it was requested, please, dear God, don't bring me an IPA. So I went to the Union 76 liquor store just off the track at the Ridge, right by the airport. And of the 3 beer coolers they had that weren't Bud Light, and Coors Light, there was one non-IPA offering. So if you go to the Pacific Northwest and you don't like IPAs, you're in a bad place.
What
So you're
was
in a
the
bad
option?
situation.
It was the Buzzsaw Pilsner, which is a very good Pilsner.
Jay Becker up to
Okay.
second overall in his police officer law enforcement liveried Mustang.
At least every other place had both kinds of beers, Bud and Bud Light. You know.
Exactly. I saved that kind of stuff for when I lived in Oklahoma and my hometown in Georgia.
Yeah, really. PNW should have all of the beers you could possibly imagine. No, I guess you're far enough out in the peninsula there. Maybe not. I mean, Portland.
And they did. They had a wonderful selection. Probably 30 different IPAs, but they were all IPAs.
all 100% IBUs, but
Howdy, Alpha Tasteless, joining us on YouTube. How are you tonight?
Well, Alex, the only reason I'm drinking this much is because I will be teleworking tomorrow. So normally the commute would be a concern of mine, but and I believe the same can be said of my cohorts, Chris and Chrissy, and Ryan. You work from home as well, don't you?
Yes, sir. Sure do.
Now, Lisa is a trauma brain surgeon, and she finds that a couple of shots of tequila just calm her nerves.
Sure, that makes sense.
now we're actually not working tomorrow. We are on a bit of
that's right.
vacation.
Yeah,
here in-
Chris and Chrissy on vacation.
We are here in Cape Cod and spent the time out in the boat. Yep.
Not working.
We have to drive
But
home
you
tomorrow.
guys were already home. Okay, excellent.
No, we're sitting in our little cottage in Cape Cod, watching on the laptop screen off the laptop speakers and doing all this, and having a great time being here with y'all.
Yay.
And
Well, glad you guys
go
can
out
make
and
it.
go again tomorrow. So, yeah.
Lady Abernon asking in Twitch chat, which vodka is the best vodka? I vote
none of
Kettle
them.
1. I vote Kettle 1.
No.
That was, yeah.
No, here's what you need to do. Get as many vodkas as you can and have a taste test. Because
They did
you
that on
think vodka,
Mythbusters, remember? Yeah, with the
vodka, you
filters
think
and
vodka
stuff.
has
yeah.
no flavor. No, vodka totally does.
Try them all
seriously.
in a blind test.
Really, blind
Yes.
test back to back, you notice a ton of difference, and I can give you some recommendations of the ones we've done. But absolutely, you just need to try for yourself because everyone has different taste profile that they prefer.
Now, why is
Tracks.
it when I give that advice, but with tequila, everyone thinks I'm an idiot?
It's in the delivery. And usually, because at that point you're offering to give someone a kidney because you've had enough tequila. That yeah.
Tequila
Alpha
makes me giving.
Tasteless talking about how he has his or her 289 for the Forester almost torn down. Expect that to be a rocket. I'm assuming is that involving the Thompson meat space
A
race?
289 and a Forester just don't go together, which makes me think that's excellent. Good for you.
Yes,
Well
exactly.
played, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm totally with you on that one. And
Listen to that
since his
Pontiac
name is
power,
Alpha
folks.
Tasteless, he has a bend towards the Italian. So clearly, this is a plan of success.
4 cylinders of fury roaring up the hill at Sonoma on board David Bryan's Pontiac Solstice.
Alpha
Yeet.
Tasteless might be the only person who might be able to drink Mille Fiori or one of those terrible Italian liqueurs that are awful. Like, that's even worse than Sambuca.
Oh,
We're actually looking at my parents' liquor cabinet here the other day, and there's still in the back is some Midori and some Sambuca and some like Leeds gin, like the things
Ooh.
that there's a caked layer of dust in all of them. We don't even know what to do with them now.
find the house nearest you that has a teenager. Bury those liquors in the back of that liquor cabinet, and it will get drank.
There we
I
go.
was thinking we bring it to a race and put it out and say free and see what happens
Yes.
late at night.
With the dust on it still.
Yes. Well, because there will be some people that need to rebuild like a fuel pump, and they'll use the Sambuca for that.
Or best or worst bribe ever. It's old liquor cabinet stuff that's half empty.
So, Alpha is apparently putting a 289 3-speed Cruise-O-Matic and a 98 Forester. I don't
Sure.
remember it, but I may not have been on that broadcast. But I can tell you just right now, my immediate reaction is this is a wonderful idea.
Is there an opposite of F's in chat? Like, if someone's gonna win, like that's a win. So W's in chat. So like, can we do W's in chat for Alpha there? Because that's a win.
I can get behind that. W's in chat.
I mean, I'm open to other letters. I'm just trying to think. Like, we need to have a way to celebrate victory as opposed to failure.
May I be so bold as to offer the Y in chat for yeet?
Ooh,
Yeet.
excellent choice.
Somebody just had a minor off-road excursion back there in one of the FR500s, just a few steps behind Becker. What the purple and blue FR500 just took it a little too hot coming up there. The one is coming through the S's right now. One back, I think. That one, yes. Oh, yep. No, just overcooked it. Okay. So we're on board right now with Daniel Keller, and he, add more turn. There you go.
Does a nice job of keeping it out of the tires. Able
Yeah,
to keep
yeah.
on trucking there.
Because if those Mustangs hit anything, they break. Except
Yes.
for
That's right.
people.
They are
People are
fragile.
okay.
People feed them.
Battles on track. Everybody kind of spread out right now as we see some of the faster class cars working their way through the field. Back at the front, Jay Becker leading the way. Here's the back look back at Nate Schlavine running in second place. He's got the Mustang with the purple on the front and the black on the back.
Can we black flag Nate Chavine because he wins too much? Just on
Fact.
principle. Like he needs penalty laps.
We can. I will wait till he's leading to issue any type of penalties, Nate.
I think of anyone that deserves penalty laps, it's Nate because he wins too much. Like
And he needs to check his damn DMs on Discord
iRacing.
too. But that's okay.
That's another reason to give him a penalty. Is you did not check your DMs on Discord.
He is in fact the human equivalent to a BMW E36.
Ouch.
Man, you are
coming
feisty tonight, Mental.
You're coming in with an unfair advantage if you have Nate on your team.
That is true.
I think we need to team up Nate with Tom Lamino. It'll even out.
We have a special team race. Maybe I should move the track map.
This is great, and I think I've already got the theme, and somebody's going to be insulted, but it literally could be Lenny and his traveling companion of Mice and Men. So it could be the Steinbeck machine.
The Steinbeck machine. Nice. I definitely support that idea.
Yeah. So there's an ongoing discussion about having Alpha's talking about his choice of Alphas because he's got a 76 Alfetta and a 75 saloon parts car. Because if you own an Alpha, you need a parts car.
That's right.
Whichever one is less rusty. Not rust-free because that doesn't exist, but less rusty.
Should we get our Howard Dean update from Randy Bish? See how he's doing.
Never wrong talking to Randy Bish.
Hey, Randy Bish in the broadcast booth. I'm looking for our Howard Dean update. How's it going so far in the race?
Yeah.
That's a little weak, Randy. You can do better.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong, but mediocrity is expected.
Absolutely. Running 11th
Fair
overall,
enough.
5th in
Fair
class.
enough.
Doing a fantastic job.
Wait, run those numbers by me again?
You were 11th overall, 5th in class.
Somebody's losing to this.
Yeah, Kevin Hesser, make sure to give him a hard time.
Oh man, yeah, this is a good night. I'm just according to your screen, I might be flying solo tonight, but I do actually have a co-driver. I have the ghost of Wilford Brimley with me tonight.
Be careful because when he doesn't get his insulin shots, he gets irritable because of the diabetes.
F's in chat for Wilf. What's his name? That's how
Wilford
I know
Brimley.
him as. Wilford Brimley. Yeah, F's in chat for
The
everybody. Pour one out for
diabetes
Wilford
guy.
Brimley. That's right.
Yeah.
Wilford Brimley, most famously known for his role as the father of Jean-Claude Van Damme in Hard Target.
Yes.
It's sad if that is what you're best known for. I think Wilford Brimley's best known for his diabetes. Really?
Oh, Randy's missing his hood. He's had some fun so far. Randy, I'm just now noticing
for
that.
extra cooling. Extra
Yes.
cooling. That's it.
I redesigned it Volkswagen.
I like the paint job too.
Well, I mean,
Nice.
I figured if you're gonna do humor, why not go niche?
Right.
It's a shame without the hood though. You miss some of the theme humor, unfortunately. Oh well.
That's so great.
Those who are not familiar. Yeah. So those of you who are not familiar with Randy, Randy actually created a charity and did a lot of great work getting a bunch of people to drink too much and then go iRacing because you can't duplicate that meat space racing. So there were several people that were just intoxicated beyond the ability to find their own kitchen.
Hold right there. That engine is an inline engine with 7 injectors or spark plugs or something, but it's a TDI.
That's what the TDI has. Yeah.
It's an inline 7, huh? I never knew that. That's something.
I think so.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Sure. I've never heard of anyone making an inline 7. I was pretty sure the TDI was a 4 or potentially 5, but 7. Hey, cool. How do you line them all up and put it in a transverse engine compartment? No clue.
Very carefully. Very carefully.
Apparently.
We do it.
That's why their emissions are so clean.
Well, Randy did as this is Lemons, Randy did an engine swap before tonight's event. Randy, where did you source that engine?
I don't know, but it said Kubota on it.
Excellent should be some good torque out of that unit. Excellent choice. Remember tonight to never lift as you don't in the Jettas.
Yeah. Brakes are one of the unnecessary thing.
Yeah, brakes only slow you down.
Exactly.
Josh, nice diabetic Fs. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you, Randy, for joining us for our first of hopefully many Randy Bish updates. Howard Dean appreciates your time, and remember to vote Beavis and Butthead in 2020. They'll give you TP.
Howard Dean forever.
That's right. All right, guys. That's Randy Bish.
Yeet.
Joining us in the booth. Oh my. Oh my. So much going on there. Fantastic. Headed back to the front, we see Jay Becker making his pit stop finally. Matt Sicko made with the undercut like he talked about. Running back up in second position overall, first in class. Be interesting to see here where Matt comes out and if Jay's going to be still in the pits. See what happens here.
So we feel like he's going to take first here in a moment?
I believe so.
All right, so if they're pit stopping at about 45 minutes, that's going to throw an extra pit stop into all the Camaros.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think they can do a one-stop race.
At 50% fuel, I think everybody's going to have to pit at least twice. Hopefully.
Now, when you set it up for 50% fuel to start or 50% fuel period?
Max fuel, 50%.
Oh, that is excellent.
Yeah. Take a look through here and see if
I have a lot of good comments approving of Volkswagen's new 7-cylinder made jointly with Kubota. How good it is.
Why not? Yeah. Excellent.
Yeet.
Indeed.
Take a look around here and see how things are going for everybody. Pick up Tyler Stank leading in class in the MX-5 Cup. Looks
Tyler's
there's
another one of those
2,
racers who should
6
be
of them
a human limb fact just because they're so good at this.
Absolutely. The French horn action. For those that may have previously missed it, our friend here that we see on the screen, Mr. Tyler Stank, has we have a thing we do around here called the Silly Hats No Wheel No Pedal races, where basically you can race with us if you don't use a wheel and pedals. So we've got people using everything from Xbox controllers to flight controllers to Etch-a-Sketches to Mr. Bean type setups to what do we have, the cruise control with the
Santiago hacks the CAN bus in his Buick.
Yes,
and
yes, we have
right.
Santiago. Yes, that uses his work vehicle's CAN bus in his driveway and joins us with lots of neck pain for a couple days afterwards. We appreciate the neck pain for the cause. And then we have Tyler Stank, who plays notes with his French horn into a microphone, and whatever note he plays issues a command. So if he needs to apply throttle, he plays a certain pitch. If he needs to apply throttle and turn left, he'll play a different pitch. So it's entertaining. And if you've missed that, you can go back and check either the playlist on YouTube or Facebook and check that out. It's a good time.
I recommend the one where we did the Le Mans circuit. Yes. Where he had to hold that note down the entire Moose Schlong straight.
I forgot about the Moose Schlong straight.
He
That's
almost
absolutely
passed
right.
out every single time.
While we were talking,
Painful.
Earth for Free rolled through there and asked where he could find this on Twitch.
Yes,
And Stunt Granny's already jumped in there, but yes, it's
Thank you,
Bearded
Stunt
Sim
Granny.
Racer,
That's right.
which is not just this. This is, as you mentioned, this is kind of a drop-in podcast while we're watching our friends race.
That's right.
But if you're into
Exactly.
iRacing, you should absolutely be subscribing to Bearded Sim Racer on Twitch because you cover every aspect of iRacing.
That's
And
correct.
you should also get a Nemesis Lab setup to run your iRacing there too, because
That's right.
Totally should.
totally
That's
better
right.
than anything we
And
cobble
then-
together. That's for sure.
And when you're building your Nemesis rig, you can listen to the Everyone Racers podcast.
That may have been
works
the
out.
That'll just set them
smoothest.
back. They don't want
that
to
is
do
the-
that
Yeah,
at
no.
all.
They were doing everything right up until that point, but that was the smoothest cross promotion I think we've ever done.
Well, thanks. Works out great.
We're getting
us
slightly
podcast
better at
people
this.
work well
after
together.
how many months, right?
Yes, we are getting slightly better. That's right.
But oh, hey, there we go. And now Earth 2 Free is following. Thank you so much for the follow, Earth 2 Free. I genuinely think you're going to do this because I've looked up some of your other stuff and it's cool.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Recently, we did our test broadcast with the BMW Car Club of America Sim Racing. They've started a club. Welcome to all of the BMW Car Club of America members out there, and our own Amanda Tully is a BMW Car Club of America, our own Lemons racer Amanda Tully. So don't see her tonight, but she was on track Wednesday or for Tuesday, I should say. It was a good time. As we see Jay Becker, a little too much yeeting there into the corner. Does a nice job of keeping it under.
Nice. That was excellently done, Mr. McGuire.
That's Jay Becker there making the nice save. McGuire with the avoidance as they head down through the carousel. Drivers, if you're listening, our demo derby tonight will be right where you see these drivers here at the end of the carousel. Straight ahead and on till morning.
At the bottom, yes.
That's right.
If I was a betting person, I would say Amanda Tully is underneath some cheaty as hell E36 BMW preparing for her second place finish this coming weekend at Connecticut.
Oh, Tom Pyrek going off in the neighborhood trolley. This is a nice job
Good
to
recovery,
keep
Kept
it rolling.
Straight.
Nicely
Nice.
done.
And for whoever gets the greatest distance of air off of the jump at the end where we're going to have the demo derby gets extra wise in chat next time. That's
right. Thank you, Otter001, for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic night. Thanks for tuning in. For any of you just joining us, this is the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. Cracker Korean, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Gunter getting his dance on. So, yeah, if you're watching and you don't already know, if you're on iRacing and you'd like to get involved, you can get all the details and information at isuckatracing.com. And we just try to have fun. We do everything from sprint races to trash races to team endurance races to no wheel, no pedal races to driving in the dark to driving in reverse to
Completely inappropriate cars such as Formula Fords on a rallycross track.
That's right. So I think I've come up with an idea. You can put max fuel at 0. So I'm thinking we can start cars with no fuel in the front and have other cars push them for an event.
Oh, wow. Hey, One Wing Bandit.
Thank you.
tried that one race a little bit. Like,
did you? Oh, yeah, that's
we
right.
just tried a lot of
You guys
pushing.
should be our. Yeah, you guys can like try these ideas that we have for us.
we're the beta
tell our
testers.
Tell
And,
our viewers
I'll tell
about your league while we're talking about that. It'd be a good time to mention that.
Real quick, though, One Wing Bandit, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, every Monday night, the Everyone Racers crew gets together and runs whatever the hell we feel like about, we figured out about a half hour before the actual race comes. Some, maybe an hour at best, but usually we try to mirror what Lemons is going to run that week. So we have one kind of, I don't want to say serious race, but slightly act together race, and then one that's just fun. Like last Monday, we raced at Sonoma, running the old Cup style, so it was a similar course to this. With a variety of cars, including the 87 NASCARs, the Kia Optima, and the Mustang, the Street Stock. And later on, we decided to go to a dirt oval. We went to Lanier Speedway, and we had a dirt oval with street stocks, Pro 2 trucks, Legends, and the 87 NASCARs, and we had a great time. So if you're interested, find us on any of our social medias, Everyone Racers, and ask us for the password. Or if you listen to the show, you probably already know, but hey, join us 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock on Monday nights.
It is almost guaranteed that the 87s will always be a part of it. It's going to be really hard to find a race where we don't want the 87s there.
Yeet.
All about that. Excellent.
Surprisingly versatile, the 87 NASCARs.
Now, this is a battle for position here. We have 3rd, 4th, and 5th overall together, and I guess 6th as well.
Wow.
Jay Becker heading into the carousel. Again, if you're watching and listening, drivers, right here at the end of the carousel, head perpendicular to the drag strip tonight at the conclusion of tonight's race. We'll see what kind of fun we can have.
For the
Give the
full
fans a good
yeet.
show. For the full,
Yeet.
and that's right.
We're gonna have to get the Dukes of Hazzard horn ready for that because it's gonna be
It is so ready. It is
Dixie.
warmed up and ready. Yeah, that's right.
I may have to Google every Waylon Jennings statement he ever made on that show just to have those.
You might want to go ahead
ready.
and start, get that process rolling because we're approaching the halfway point of tonight's event. We want to have our Waylon Jennings sayings ready to go.
So we have an hour left. I can tell a story. I'm going to do my best
Yes.
mental impersonation and tell a story that goes nowhere here.
All right.
So,
All right. I'm going to
way
mute so I
back
can
in the
laugh
day-
as loud as I want.
Yep. Before the Lemons Rally existed, there was another kind of crap can rally. It was called Big Apple to Big Easy Rally, and this is predecessor to. It was $250 and then $500 cars. Go Newark to New Orleans, challenges every day. Very similar theory. Same kind of idiots that do this, including us. Anyway, we went one year and we decided because we had won the year before. We had the number 1. We said, well, damn it, we have to do a General Lee, and we found a 5-liter Mustang convertible that had transmission issues. It didn't really have first gear, and it was being towed, like it was about to be towed from having too many tickets. So the owner was desperate to get rid of it. So we picked it up super cheap and fixed a number of the problems we had, and painted it orange with a roller, and did it up General Lee style, including the Dixie horn. But of course, we didn't get a good Dixie horn. We got like the cheapest one we could, and it didn't play the last note of Dixie. and it would stop wherever you let off the button. It wouldn't go all the way through. So it would play the whole thing, and it would stop right there. It wouldn't do the last note. But I will tell you that in the South, running that car, we've never had better treatment or more people give us thumbs up than running that car back then. It was amazing.
And was that the one where you were dressed like Dorothy from Kansas?
No, Superman. Dressed like Superman for a whole day.
Yes.
Yep. And a random woman in Welsh, West Virginia grabbed my butt while we were taking pictures in front of the Welsh parking garage, because that was our challenge for the day, is take pictures with groups of strangers you don't know in certain places dressed like Superman. Weird
Like
stories of our life.
pinchy or kind of a cupping?
Kind of a gentle cupping. Yeah.
Because folks, if you haven't met Chris, he works out.
Hey, I just come from living in, that's when I came back from living in Montana. Oh, thanks, honey.
Tyler's tank overcooks a little bit. He's been running well.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Indeed. Absent chat for Tyler.
Yeah, 2 errors to human.
Now, Stunt Granny, you got taken to Gapplebee's in your smart car. Were you in your smart car?
Hey, smart car time.
Time for our.
Do you know
if we're going to check in on Judge Phil's drone flying skills as we're halfway through the event. Continue.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, excellent.
And he's dodging stuff. This is
Still keeping up. Yeah.
Man. Phil, I think Phil's even better after a bottle of oddball
Melfort.
Czechoslovakian liqueur.
Get to the chopper. What we'll do.
Czechoslovakian liqueur.
Oh, you're a little hot there.
No, Pyrek, don't do that. No, come on. You're
Nice
better than that.
recovery. Oh, Patrick, I'm gonna butcher your name. Subscribing. If that's a Twitch notification, I think that's my first ever subscriber on Twitch. I gotta check that. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Well done.
Whoa.
Don't drive angry, Thomas. You're driving angry. Stop driving angry.
He just needs to ring the bell and pick up more passengers as he goes to visit, Daniel Tiger and
Daniel Tiger. We support Daniel Tiger in our household. That's right.
All right. So, Alpha, you mentioned your GTV 6. There was a
Dick,
team of
thank you for the follow.
Yes.
Go ahead.
also nice name, 8-Bit Dick. I like that.
There was
I
a
love
team
that
a
the
couple
bot
of years
fol-
ago.
The bot thanks him for the follow too. That's perfect.
Yeah. There was an alpha team run a couple of years ago at New Hampshire, and that was a team that you would actually get out of their way because you wanted them to pass you because that alpha sounded so good at full bore.
Yeah, that's Greg. Greg from the Alpha team. There, they used to feed the whole paddock. They'd make massive pots of spaghetti and just feed everyone that was around. And the car was great. It usually did very well until I think it eventually started to like come apart at the seams. Literally, they had to retire it after 20-something races. But they're great people. Hope they come back whenever they get their new.
I got too
together.
excited. That was a YouTube subscription, but thank you, Patrick, for following 24 Hours Lemons on YouTube. We appreciate it. I didn't know that YouTube notifications worked. That's kind of cool.
We're finding all kinds of new stuff.
Right.
No.
That's right. You see what happened to Alex Tacuzzi here? Oh,
Again,
overcorrects.
Let's the torque steer of that ND get away from him.
That's right. All that,
It's so sad
all that power.
It's so sad that the ND is such a shit show in iRacing, yet it's such a lovely car in real life.
It is a shame. Matt Sicko continuing to lead the way, has an 8-second lead over Kevin Moebs in the Great Cornholio.
Oh,
James-
yes. Kevin
McGuire running in
there's
third.
our boy, McGuire's. How far back is he?
He's 18.9 seconds back.
No, but he's gotten around that California
lead.
Mustang, so he is coming back.
Yeah, he's got 2 lap fresher tires than the leader.
Oh, that just makes me think, Mental. It said California Mustang. I've never seen anyone do a California Raisins theme in Lemons. I think that would be totally
yeah.
necessary.
Good call.
I'm actually surprised there's nobody besides me and Sean Yoders that remembers the California Raisins.
Hey, I'm years younger than you, and yet I remember.
I can remember having the little plastic figures as a kid. Like back in the 80s. I can remember that for some reason. Sticks out. Their arms moved. Good
Oh,
times.
absolutely. The takeoff of the Smurfs.
That's
Even
there we go,
Chrissy
Lady
remembers
Abernon
me.
mentioning
She's only in her
those came from
mid-30s.
Hardee's.
Right.
Thank you, lady. That's it. Nailed it.
Oh no, Hardee's. Oh.
Carl's Jr., depending on where you're from.
I went to college with a guy who would vehemently argue that Hardee's and Carl's Jr. were two separate entities.
One of those kind of
Hardee's
guys.
Jr.
Gotcha.
Duh.
Yeah, Hardee's Jr. That's right. Carly's.
Carly's. Which, if you're going to eat something terrible for you and feel bad about yourself, I highly recommend Hardee's because at least you'll enjoy it.
Or there's in the West, you guys have Jack in the Box, which
Yes.
is which
Yes.
that's the thing. The fast food in different parts of the country is the differentiator. Like if we're in it's an old Mike Birbiglia bit. He said, like, you get drunk and you wake up and you wake up in front of a Hardee's and you're like, oh no, Hardee's. You're like, something went really wrong, because if you're from the East and you're in front of a Hardee's, something's terrible. So, right, where am I? Right, Hardee's and Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box, like, we don't have those here.
So that was a YouTube subscription to my YouTube channel. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it.
But In-N-Out,
this is
we
great.
could take In-N-Out though. In-N-Out's all right.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, all day. And genuinely, and I don't want to start any hate there, but there's a Whataburger, which isn't terrible. I just prefer In-N-Out.
Oh.
Oh, a little surprise butt sex there by Tarp to the Miata.
Oh,
and retribution. Nice job, everybody.
And what's great, look how bent the Mustang is now compared to the Jetta. The Jetta's rolling away, and the Mustang's got the sneer.
Trying to find the Mustang. Hold on.
That was a Miata, blue Miata. Right?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Daniel
it's
Keller.
the Mustang. Yeah.
There it is.
I want to go back and enjoy that from his perspective, because I'm sure it was great. So let's just enjoy that from Daniel Keller's perspective.
And surprise!
I'm really surprised that wasn't Lamino in a Jetta giving the surprise bet.
Also,
There we go.
oh, hey, Josh Hust, another subscription. This is awesome.
Thanks, Josh. All right.
Now,
back
can
to
you do
live.
from
That was
the
great.
reverse cam and watch instantly as the Mustang gets bent and the Jetta does not after contact?
Yes, we can.
Of course you can. Basically, anything you ever ask Ryan to do, can you do this? Ryan says, yeah, totally, no problem.
They totally can do that.
Because he's that good. Nice job, Ryan.
Yeah, which is
Thanks.
exactly why you should all be watching Bearded Sim Racer on all of. Boom, little tappy tap. Now let's go to the front. Go to the front real quick.
It was already tore up.
It's already angry.
Do you think you'll even get around this lap without something going wrong with it? Probably not.
No.
Mustang.
No. That passenger side front wheel doesn't
There we
even
go.
work
Nice
good.
job.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Ryan.
Great drag race here. Tyler Stank on the outside. Nice.
Tyler Stank says, "Nope, Mr. Mustang, I'm out of here."
See ya.
Yeet.
Right. Ooh, I like
Let's
this
see
song.
what your solid rear
Break it
axle
up.
does through this corner. Oh, you understeered. Look at that. And another Miata gets by. The crowd, of course, going wild.
Yeah, the Mustang really doesn't take any damage at all.
No. Which,
Meaning
again,
it's
having
very
driven
fragile.
the FR500 in real life, it's a really robust race car. Like, it will take abuse forever.
Yeah, in iRacing though, the most indestructible car is the Legend. That thing will bounce off of everything and still be fine.
No weight. That's
Oh,
great.
more Mustang on Mustang violence.
Oh, you hate to see it, or do you? That's the question.
Yeah, Becker was doing quite well during the pit stops, managed to work his way up to the front, coming through. And the Chris, you called it. You
friendly
said he would
fire.
not make it an entire lap without an incident, and you were right.
Yeah, I don't hate to see Mustang on Mustang violence because it's fun to watch, but I'm glad I'm not one of those guys because I'd be pissed.
Oh, turns into the cop, which is, from personal experience, always a bad idea.
F's in chat for all the Mustangs out here tonight. We thought it'd be
they're
for the street
both back
stocks,
in the
but
pits. Yeah.
lovely.
The only undamaged Mustang belonging to Schlavine.
I did give them 4 quick repairs tonight, so I expect them to use them accordingly. And by accordingly, I mean a lot. Yeah, pour one out
This
for
will
the
be an
Mustang
interesting
homies.
turn. Oh!
Eruption
All
takes
right,
place as
Wolfson.
Eddie Van Halen makes the pass out of the hairpin, coming towards turn, now back to the start-finish line. Chris Wolfson up to 7th overall there, second in class.
Well done with that 1984 reference.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's another good theme idea. Victory Gin from 1984. Why hasn't
Yes.
anyone done a just like white label, black letters, Victory Gin?
I can get behind that for sure.
The cursed stuff we'd always end up with was the military special, and if you name it, there's a military special version of the alcohol. Oh, look at these two. I believe they're two tarp themed cars. The Jettas battling it out there. Well, Eric taking it a little wide.
It's a little rallycross line. That's all it is. You know,
Can he save it without contact?
Nice.
kinda. Now, Mental, we had fun racing the Sonoma rallycross track here, which is you go up the hill, which is
Yes.
covered in dirt. And
Absolutely.
the reason we ran that race was because Mental that night said, we were talking to that day. We're trying to say, well, what should we run tonight? Mental said, whatever it is, I wanted to run the AMG GT3. So I said, fine, I'm going to give you the worst possible thing you can do with that AMG GT3.
Rallycross.
It's a rallycross track. So
How cool,
we did.
how fun was that though?
insanely fun. It really
Good.
was. We had a bunch
That's
of
my
the
favorite
87s,
GT3 car,
a bunch
yeah.
of the Legends, and the AMG.
Nice.
One idiot and an AMG GT.
When I was running the
Perfect.
Kia Optima, which is a surprisingly good rallycross car. So
Yes.
Really? Okay. All right. We'll make a note of that for future trash racing. I like that.
Absolutely.
The
What's
87
interesting about
also
the
does
AMG,
well too, believe it.
Yes. What was interesting about the AMG GT versus the Legend is not only would I punt the Legends, and they would be totally fine, but so would the AMG GT. It was like a bug on a windshield. Just launch those things like rubber Super Balls. And I
Excellent.
made that announcement on the chat, on our vocal chat before the race started. I said, if anyone is in a Legend in front of me, I'm going through you. And then I proceeded to go through every one of them.
Damn. As long as you yell before you come charging through, I think it's acceptable to do so.
yes, and that's all we got. Yes, and
Lady Abernon in chat asking if the Hunger Games trilogy has a specific food or drink associated with this dystopia. Alec Jacuzzi. We'll have to get back to the Hunger Games question about food. Oh, okay. There was multiple things happening there.
I
Alex
feel like
got
bean-
it wrong.
Yeah. Bean
And he's
mush
just
and
sitting
grain
there minding his-
alcohol, really.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, Alex.
Oh, I've got it. I got it. Nope, I ain't got it.
Cool.
Ugh.
And then
So close.
along comes Polly, apparently. Let's see if they can pick that up,
I'm going
too.
to identify what are the cars in the parking lot right there at the end when it spins.
Oh, all right.
I see some Mustang.
tractor.
Ooh, that looks like the red one looks like a Mercedes
That's
500.
what I was thinking. Yeah,
SL.
you get a Mercedes,
Yeah.
and there's a wagon too. There's a white wagon. There's two white wagons actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take a look.
This is
real
always
quick.
fun.
Terrible parking always in these iRaces. I mean, it's just door handle to door handle, and it's not like they don't have any space. That's the infamous Mustang right there.
It's the always
Yeah, remember the
Mustang.
remember the Mustang
the
gate?
gray Ram
Yeah.
truck
Yes, and the
and the
The,
black Chevy Blazer.
the Accord Sylvia and the Brovadas.
The Brovadas. Oh, that's cool. Whatever that is. Those are like hatchback things.
Yeah. Actually, that was a brilliant idea Chris had for an actual Lemons car, was to because the Oldsmobile Bravada came with an all-wheel drive system that they would, in some way, correct me as I get this wrong, Chris, but it was somehow actually related to the Typhoon.
Yeah, if you got
All
the
kinds of
regular
different
Bravada,
stuff,
like a 94 to 96, it was
Yes.
basically the entire drive system off of a Typhoon, but without the turbo. So,
And then, yeah, you just find a turbo V6, drop it in there, and you had the
or not
Bravada.
even, or not just leave the 4.3 in there with 200 horsepower, and it was good enough. I mean, back in high school, I hooned my
Thank you,
buddy
Sean.
Paul's mom's Oldsmobile Bravada. We have plenty of time. I hooned his mom, the Oldsmobile Bravada that his mom had, but had like 3,000 miles on it, and we're jumping stuff in the dirt and the mud, and pulling his Grand Cherokee out of like mud bogs that we got it stuck in, because that's what you do when you're
Yes.
17.
That is what
So-
you do when you're 17.
But now all Oldsmobile Bravadas are worth 12 cents.
Yes.
That's it. And what a great Lemons car a green Oldsmobile Bravada would be right now.
Yes.
Except that I got so sick of working on 4.3 liter S trucks that I said I don't want to do that anymore. So someone else do that, please.
Thanks, Josh, for tuning in. I hope you have a good week. We'll catch you next Sunday. Sean Westerman on YouTube mentioning that those hatchbacks were Chevy Aveos. Thank you. That's what we were looking for there.
Of course they are.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
I was going to say,
What
what's
is
the
the
little
Daewoo
Toyota
equivalent?
thing? The Echo. I was going to say Toyota Echo.
What is the Daewoo equivalent of the Chevy Aveo? 'Cause
Oh,
the
nice.
Aveo,
There's
all
what
made
happens
by
when you
Daewoo.
edit the camera. Look at that. That's cool. We'll just leave that. Every lap it's going to show those parking lot cars. That's awesome.
Everyone
care,
should be
Josh.
excited to see them. Maybe the parking lot will change. We'll find out.
We'll see. Yeah. Maybe
least this
some will
week
end
there's
up
no-
in the parking lot.
There's no RV parked in the fence this time. So.
Yes.
No, Road
And I
Atlanta.
think,
Oh, I thought they were three
I
wide
think
for a
level of
second.
realism-
Oh,
A
Brady
level
Bish.
of realism, the
no hood needed.
program drop is one of these cars ripped apart in the parking lot because they're using the parts for the race car, which I've seen happen more times than not.
Yes.
I'm kind of worried when we start running an LS powered race car that my truck has an LS engine in it.
Well, yes, but yours is a 6-liter, and we're convinced we're doing the 4.8s.
That doesn't mean we won't think hard about swapping it if it blows at the track.
Chrissy, you have one job, and it is to never let anyone take parts off of the Canyon Arrow.
No, we all agree that's not going to be there, but it doesn't mean we're going to look at it, not going to look at it longingly and go, well,
How much do we want to win this one? For those we're playing a little too much insider baseball, so the Three Pedal Mafia, and this isn't a secret, we're currently LS swapping a 300Z, and and Chris found a bargain on a pair of the Iron 5.3s. Chris,
4.8s. They were $150 each at a junkyard.
yes,
And they'd been sitting on them too long because no one wants a 4.8. So, like, basically for scrap metal price, they had two of them. They were advertised $175. I said, well, what if I buy them both? He said, well, okay, I'll do $150 if you buy them both. So for $300, I got not one but two running 100,000 mile 4.8s because with wiring harnesses like complete because no one wants them.
the great hidden value of the LT series, because the 4.8s will rev better than the 5.3s.
But we're still going to like put a limiter on a 5500 because our drivers are dumb and we'll rev it too high and things will happen. So, yeah.
Yes, Red Misty. So, yes, the parking lot cam should stay. I think it's brilliant. Twin turbo 454 S10 short cab. Micah, you've never raced endurance racing, have you?
And you've certainly never worked on anything like that because no way.
This is how you spot all the experienced teams at a Lemons paddock. Their engine is bone stock. Their cooling system is huge, and they pull out the oddest collection of spare parts. And every one of those spare parts has been something that has cost them a weekend and is not available at O'Reilly's.
Yes.
The way you spot the new team is their driving suits are all clean, and they've got all the GoPath parts on their car.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Taking that line through the center there. So Dan Keller, again, can't get that Mustang to stay straight. Woo! Now hang the horns out. Do the fingers out the window. The drifting. That was well done.
I appreciate that he hasn't had the car fixed since his previous incident. He's still going there with the Mustang had a stroke look that it's got.
Well, he just pitted, so according to timing and scoring, this is his outlap. So I think he may have met some new friends after he
So he had another stroke. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because the right rear taillight's fixed now, where the Jetta gave him that surprise rear entry. Yeah,
just Morty's killing Morty's. Mustangs doing Mustangs.
Oh, hey Becker, close call. Going through the S's there. Love this shot coming down to the hairpin here.
That's a good question, One-Winged Bandit, if we would ever have a fixed parking lot cam stream from a meat space race. Almost
There's
every
the virtual
track
one.
we go to. Yeah. Every track we go to has terrible internet.
Yes.
Well, especially if you're the only one there, the internet's fine. But then you get 600 people trying to get on the LTE for the one tower that's there, and it don't work.
Streaming, streaming Race Hero because the race monitor sucks. Yes. Has anyone raced the Lincoln LSV8? Yes. And like all Ford small blocks, it hella blew up.
No, an LSV8 mental is not a Ford small block. That's a Jaguar.
Lincoln LS, the Lincoln Car LS V8.
Yeah. The Lincoln LS, the four-door sedan, is a Jaguar S-Type. The Jaguar 4-liter V8, which I don't think anyone has run one of those. So yeah,
there's been one that's run. It hella blew up. But yeah,
probably. But if anyone ran it, it was not successful. So that means someone else needs to do it better. So good for you.
So our alpha friend now is if his 289 fails, he's going to put a Chevy 350. He's got a boat motor. He's going to put it in there instead. So you love doing wiring harness. Is what
I still want to see someone run a car in Lemons that has a 2-stroke outboard power head powering it, like an Evinrude 200 horsepower V6, because frankly, those are worth nothing. But dude, someone's got to do it.
My dad, during his many years of managing various he managed a series of dealerships for these one pair of brothers in Atlanta, and he was the manager of Fouts Brothers Marine, and he ended up with a Suzuki V6 outboard. And that thing had lots of snot, and this was 30 years ago. I feel like that would, if you could get that mated to a transmission, you could probably do quite well with it.
In fact, I'm trying to sell currently Chrissy's actually doing it. He's trying to sell a 9.9 horsepower Evinrude that I've had in my shed for 10 years. I don't know what to do. So if anyone wants a 9.9 horsepower 2-cylinder Evinrude, hey, let me know. It's a long shaft, because everyone prefers the long shaft.
Well done.
I'm enjoying this street stock Jetta battle here.
I found a 2006 on Car Gurus. To own it, there's a variety of opinions on those. I know the Jetta TDIs, they're being snatched up by all the off-roaders because they love all the low-end torque.
In general, is a Jetta a good car?
No.
No, it's not.
No. Jetta.
I have a friend that's in denial about that.
Just go buy a Honda Accord if you want a mid-sized sedan that's going to be a nice car, that's going to be reliable and reasonably fun to drive. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yes. Ryan, I would argue that every Jetta owner is in denial about their Jettas being good cars.
Oh man, parking lot cam. Good stuff. Totally. I changed Alex Tacuzzi. This in the hood. Yeah, I changed it from aim at cars to static. And I didn't change it back. So now when we go to that camera, it just zooms in on the parking lot.
One of these times, though, there's going to be like someone in that parking lot. It's totally going to be.
We need to get some drag races set up for after this too, because we do have the drag strip right there. So maybe the demo derby will be at the end of the drag strip, and then we can all jump off the jumps after that. Yeah. H. Levine. Nate is running second in class and fourth overall.
And
down
Nate,
to 36 minutes to go. Go ahead,
if you get up to first, Nate, you're getting black flagged. Just saying.
All right.
It's going to happen.
He is 18 and a half seconds back from Kevin Modes, who's still leading the way. We'll check in on our leader. Mm-hmm. Running the great Cornholio livery.
And earned it, because I don't think that McGuire or the other Camaro,
Titco.
Yeah, Titco. Yeah, of course, Titco. Yeah. They are. Oh, and they've done a driver swap. So
yes, they have.
Another quality iRacing driver is full tilt in the next 35 minutes of taking that spot back. And
cheerleader carefully working his way through the carousel, getting by a couple of Miatas onto the drag strip here. We'll see where second place is. Second place is now Jay Becker right behind him now. Jay Becker is only 6 seconds back. As you see our leader now here down in bottom of the screen going through the hairpin. Here comes Jay Becker under braking, passing a Solstice.
And just
pick up Jared Duclos. There's Jared right there.
This is going to be a great finish.
Nate right there, fourth.
Very
So we do have
well
a top
done.
four, all within 18 seconds of each other here. One little mistake can make all the difference here, so we'll keep an eye on this battle at the front. Looking down through the rest of our order, we have 5 cars in the same class, 6th through 10th. It's Matt Murphy running in 6th, is the first of the Jettas. We see Tom Lamino running. Wait, did he? Wait. I thought Lamino was in a. Oh, that's Pyrrhic. My bad.
No.
I was gonna say, man,
Lamino will
how's he in 2
always
different
be our
cars?
whole time.
Wow. Yeah. Oh wait.
Even though he knows
Al
better,
Jones.
and he tells us all the time that he knows better, he's still, yeah. He won't beat me
Randy
again.
Bish
That's
running
basically what
4th in
Tom Lamino
class.
does.
And then Ben Sutton, and this one was asking about a TARP racing car earlier. Here's Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ben's running 5th in class, 10th overall. We see Ismael Gonzalez in his Mustang.
So in the
He's
chat,
3rd in class.
in the chat, we're getting a stock pre-runner asking if anyone knows if his 99 Corolla will clear 35s with no lift. And the answer is yes, if you're liberal with application of the Sawzall.
That's right.
I suggest you follow the Gambler 500 on Instagram for inspiration. Somebody was up in the upper part of that turn there, Ryan, as their leader came through. There was a Miata up in the upper left-hand corner of the carousel. Looked like right there, yeah. Completely left-hand side of the screen. There's a car there. There it is. Oh, of course it's Takuzi again.
They're exploring
He's
a
exploring.
different line.
Yeah, he's exploring.
Oh, he made it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is quite a bit off course, Jared.
Oh, grip. When you're pointed to the right and you obtain grip, your car's going to go right. Yeah. Little sightseeing
What's
adventure.
over here? He's looking for the sheep that are going to be cutting the grass later. So. I always love the sheep at Sonoma. They're fun.
As sheep. That's how they keep the lawn reasonable. Nice. All right. Lousy exit off the track, but good recovery. Way to never say die.
Brian Davidson just joining us on Facebook. Brian, hope you're having a good evening. Welcome. Yeah, Alex's re-entry choice there was nice. I like that.
Yeah. If you had that kind of skill going off course, you wouldn't have had to redo that. But
Right.
oh, ghost car.
Those are fun.
So sneak it up on the last quarter of this race.
Yeah, already. 32 minutes to go here.
Yeah.
Kevin has a 9-second lead. We still do have 3 cars within 17 seconds, so this looks like something happened to Jay Becker. He's now all the way back to 4th. Was up to 2nd overall.
No.
He
Bummer.
actually made a pit stop. He pitted 3 laps ago, so getting that pit stop out of the way.
Okay, because those Camaros are thirsty.
They are. Our leader working his way through some traffic here. Oh, yeah. Getting up on the curb. Nicely done.
This thing he's got to sneak up on. This will be an interesting pass. If he does it wrong, it could cost him the lead. And we know how this Mustang feels about surprise sex.
That's right. We do know about that. Oh,
So
Brian
oh
went
my
and saw
God.
donkeys and bought some cannabis. Sounds like a good day, Brian. Good deal. Cannabis and donkeys. Sweet.
So the one of the apps on my cheap TV is the Mav TV. So they do specialize in
Yes.
showing a lot of dirt track, circle track racing. One of the Mav TV sponsors is Jardin, which is a home marijuana delivery service. And
Ooh,
apparently their new spokesman is Flava Flav.
nice.
Did you see the spokesman or the smokesman?
He said smokesman. Well
Get
played.
there. That was done. Well done. So the commercial
I
that
thought you
they've
said
been showing-
smokesman the first time. honestly.
I should have. I will now.
I thought you did. I totally thought you did.
So the commercial they were showing all day was this middle-aged couple going, it was a normal day. But then they realized they were almost out of the good stuff, and they hold up an empty jar. Luckily, Jardin delivers in style, and a 64
Nice.
Impala SS convertible rolls up. Flavor Flav gets out, rings the doorbell, and goes, "Yeah, boy, yeah."
Only in California.
Yeah. Or Nevada.
Nice. See Mustangs doing Mustang things going through the carousel. Miata diving under a Jetta coming at you. Woo.
The poorly
Tyler
themed
Jacuzzi there.
Teletubby Miata almost got his nose
Yeah.
taken off.
Oh,
Pyrex still just overcooking
race.
it in every corner.
excellent. Jim Wright. This battle has the hotness here going up the hill. Gary
Sean
Mitchell.
Yoder checked in with us on the Facebooks and says, I
Hey,
get home
there's-
and the first thing I see is cannabis and donkeys. It's good to be
Yes,
home.
that's
Over
right.
this, John.
Still got 29 minutes to go, Yoder. If you want to join us, feel free to. Tell us if there's anything new going on over at Nemesis Lab.
Nice pass, Kevin. I can see why you've maintained this lead. That
Yes,
was really
that was-
good agenda there.
Well played.
All right, McGuire's. How did he get all the way down into fifth? Come on.
Parking lot
Still
cam.
on my dog. It's in that parking lot somewhere.
Yep, we're going to keep a lookout. We're going to find him.
All right.
Lamino into the hairpin, turn, we'll call it 11. It's probably more like 14.
Yep.
Sure.
And, can
Oh, thought about
McGuire's-
3 wide. He thought about it.
Oh,
Oh, man, he thought about it for
and then he realized it was Lamino, and he probably shouldn't.
right.
We'll
Well
see if
played
Lamino
here.
knows he's there.
Oh, something more exciting is taking precedence now.
Uh-oh. Becker into FR.
Yes. Nicely done.
So
No,
he got
Deguzzi
around
get
fifth, put him in third. I thought he was running
Whoa.
second.
too close up to second.
Okay.
the bear,
very
and the
nice.
bear pope.
Right.
Yeah, Jay Becker made a pit stop, fell back to sixth, now back up to third.
Well done with you and
Oh,
your
it's a couple
snarling.
Miatas. Throwing doors coming towards the hairpin. Work it out, Brussels sprout. They come down here through the hairpin, head back into the S's. 12
Lady
cylinders of
Armor-
fury, and that's counting all 3 cars, ladies and gentlemen.
Lady Arbanon, I did not know that they were a worse version of Spike. I actually used to like Spike when they would just show really bad kung fu movies.
Nice. Oh, is Spike the channel that had the most extreme elimination challenge on it? The
I think
Takeshi's
so.
Castle or
Like
whatever. Yeah.
Just
Yep.
you name it. But on
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday mornings was the Wyotech infomercial for about 6 hours of all of their shows.
Right, you are, Ken. Corn dog
And Spike
butthole
up
for the win.
Yeah,
Robert
Spike
Hilberry,
was-
this is the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. If you're an iRacing member, you can join us. Check out the details at isuckatracing.com. If you're not an iRacing member, this is the iRacing.com motorsport simulation platform that we're using here for our Hangout Fellowship, and there's even a race going on tonight. This is Ryan Bauer, Bearded Sim Racer. Joining me tonight are the members of Three Pedal Mafia. Is it 3 out of 4 of you tonight?
Yep.
We haven't seen Jeff in a minute. Shout out to Jeff. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, this is the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what this is. Am I forgetting anything?
No. And Hilberry, you absolutely subscribe to the Bearded Sim Racer on YouTube, because
Oh,
not
thanks.
only does he cover these race leagues, but he covers other race leagues that are probably a little bit more serious. But this is always a good time.
And make sure you check
Parking
out
lot
Nemesis Labs if you need some iRacing gear. They've got it all.
There's all
And
kinds of
we
stuff
also
going on. Oh,
Three Pedal Mafia is also much larger than just us. We are a conglomerate of sorts, and
Nice.
you know, not even the most successful people on our own race team are the ones who are here. But we do have a podcast called the Everyone Racers Podcast, so you can find anywhere you get your podcasts.
Alpha Tasteless checking out for the night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Hey,
Hopefully.
good talk with the Alpha Tasteless. Good luck with your terrible but wonderful alphas. We're
Crystal
two-pedal
Pepsi, is it
mafia.
still a thing? Is it still a thing?
No, I don't think it is. I think they recognized it was a disaster when Saturday Night Live did the Crystal Gravy mockery of their commercial.
Crystal Gravy, that was great.
Get the Van Halen on right now.
Robert Hilberry, the two-pedal mafia is everyone I'm surrounded with on my commute home every time I have to go to work.
Yes. I want to strangle lots of those people too. Mental, it's not just
Yes.
you.
Oh God! And they're just staring at the license plates of the car in front of them. And it's funny. A lot of people complain about the traffic here in Las Vegas. Wow, working it through there, McGuire, or is it? That's not McGuire.
Too close.
Oh.
Too close.
Too close. Go for it. Yes. Well
Excellent.
done, Jerry.
Nicely done.
That's some close but clean racing. Nice job, everybody.
Yep.
Right through those Miatas.
That's right.
But,
Three-pedal mafia in the
Atlanta-
house.
Yeah. Atlanta was. Hey, there's Uncle Dave right there. You mentioned the most successful racer in three-pedal mafia history, and he shows up.
Yep, absolutely. He has shamed all of us by showing it how we can how it's actually done, and then we just fail repeatedly.
I love the parking lot camera.
I love
Yes.
that. I think that's going to be the name of my new scooter club.
Scooter club. Oh, I want to be in a scooter club.
So I haven't heard Chrissy for a minute. You still awake over there?
And bored, apparently.
We go to
Yeah.
sleep, but here we are.
No. Yeah.
She's excited about a scooter club because she loves scooter clubs.
That's right.
Just go watch the Macklemore video for downtown, and scooters are fun.
Parking lot cam.
Anybody seen my dog? He's little, looks like a rat. Yeah,
We're
he's
still
tan.
looking. We're still
All right.
looking. Oh man. Granny talking about the silver hatchbacks in the parking lot, giving some serious Fiat Multipla? I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's some
Multiplia is what it
Italian
really
car.
is.
Oh,
Totally
okay.
gonna-
Okay.
Really goofing it though.
Not sure where this song came from, but it's excellent.
Oh yes, the Fiat Multiplia, the one with the horrible headlights up by the eighth of the car.
Ooh.
Featured predominantly in Children of Men, which was that Clive Owen vehicle from a few years ago. Yeah. Oh, and
Oh my God, that is so bad. That is so bad.
Can we back
Stand
that
by
up
for
and see what really happened there?
yes,
Sure.
But yes, that Fiat Multiplia is an awful, awful car.
Old Top Gear did an episode where they made the ideal retirees car, and it was a hearing aid beige Fiat Multiplia with mirrors from a city bus.
Excellent. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad. Like, it's that bad. That's how bad it is.
There you go.
Good Lord.
An entire
so bad.
group of management said yes.
Yes to that.
Build that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
People
Sorry,
went
I
to
can't remember what.
school, studied for years of design to go, I'm going to build this.
Yeah, that does make the Aztec look okay. Corn dog butthole. You were absolutely
There was
right
too much
about that.
Sambuca involved. I think that's really what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Gary Mitchell.
Wide.
Doing a little bit of agricultural racing. I would say through the grass, but this is California. As you can see, there's
Yeah.
not much of that out there. It was unfortunate that they went through in the summertime when they did their scan. If you guys seen pictures of Sonoma in the spring, it's beautiful. All the green grass. Oh,
That's why they need all the sheep to eat the grass.
I guess so.
And the sheep are
Look at all those RVs up there, man. We'll have to get that
Really?
parking lot camera going. A lot over there. Wow.
I did
20 minutes.
not Selma, but Thunderhill. I took an E36 off in the rain at the 25 hours of Thunderhill, and just this year when I met up with the team again, we were doing a vintage race at Buttonwillow. They produced a box gift wrapped with my name on it, and it was all of the mud that they had cleaned off of that car, and that mud probably weighed 8 pounds.
That's why you didn't win right there.
Weight reduction is important when you only have 60 horsepower. 9 pounds could mean the world.
Ah, yes.
Never know. Down to under 20 minutes to go. Kevin Mobes in the Great Cornholio continues to lead the way, has now a 29.5 second advantage over Jay Becker, who's running in second. Nate Chavline has fallen back to fourth. James McGuire up to third. Yeah, that does look like those Fiats. Good call. Fiats. Sure.
Yeah.
That is totally what that looks like. It has that long nose. You nailed
Now
it. Way to go.
See it.
I know. Great. So the Buick Rendezvous is worse than an Aztec. So we'll have to get a picture of an Aztec and a picture of a Rendezvous and hold a poll in chat.
We don't need to waste our time on those. They're just bad, not horrible, which is the mostly plead.
It was an Aztec. They just calmed it down a lot.
Oh, look at that pass
two
on the
Jettas.
inside.
Oh, yeah. Back to that. There we go. So that's not for position. Oh.
Commit to what?
Well, pick it back up here. There
Brush
we go.
your teeth,
There's
take your clothes
Randy.
off.
Yes, I would like to brush my teeth and then take my clothes off. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't think our microphone was on for that one. Sorry. Chrissy's
That's
like,
so-
I want to go to
that's so-
bed.
No.
But hey, everyone can party with brushing your teeth and taking your clothes off. So, done.
Yes. Everyone can get behind that. God, that Buick is bad.
When I was stationed in Europe back in the early 90s, a good buddy of mine was dating a dental tech on base. And so we ended up partying a lot with dental technicians, which sounds boring, but is actually quite entertaining. But was hysterical is no matter how hungover all of them were the next day, as they would all emerge from their various states and, you know, the bathrooms and tubs and the yard where they had passed out,
That's so
every
bad.
one of them would go to their car where they kept toothbrush and toothpaste, and all of them would go brush their teeth and floss.
So that was the Rendezvous, and here's the Aztec. I think it's. I guess it was it Walter White? Did he drive an Aztec? Breaking Bad. He drove a Pontiac
Yes, he
something.
did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's probably why I would vote that. So, what do you guys think in chat? The Pontiac or the Buick? Which is worse?
Can I
There's
can
the
I
pon-
choose
there-
the sharp? Can I choose the
Yes.
sharp stick in the eye?
You can. So there's the Pontiac and there's the Buick. So
Yeah.
yeah, both bad.
I-
Both bad.
Again, just awful cars.
Roomba Cat votes for neither.
A buddy of mine tried to make a career in stand-up comedy, bought an Aztec new off the lot, and put 150,000 miles on it in the course of just under 2 years.
Nice.
Yes.
That is
He
some
actually had a
serious.
whole comedy bit about how it was his version of MTV Cribs. The passenger seat was the kitchen because he had a case of ramen noodles. You know,
Yep.
it had the seats laid down. This is where the magic happens, ladies. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Aztec had a lot of heat that it didn't deserve.
I
New
agree.
leader Jay
Sean.
Becker. Kevin
The
made a
Aztec-
pit stop last lap, so we have a new leader here.
All right.
We'll take a trip around Sonoma with our leader Jay Becker.
This has to be the last of our pit stops. So, how far into the lead is he right now, Sean?
27 seconds over
That's
McGuire, who's jumped up to second. McGuire now in the pits, actually.
Oh no, because he's out of gas. We predicted those must have to go twice.
Yep.
All right.
Now headed through
15
the
minutes.
carousel. So,
So
right,
who was
right
in
about
third?
here tonight after the race, we're going to need you guys to go straight
here.
right there.
Go
Yep.
straight, right there.
In between
Right
the
side of
tires and the
Marco's
timbers. Yeah, it's a good
Yes.
spot. I like is that, which comic book character is that on his helmet?
I believe that is
the bad
Venom.
Spider-Man, right? Venom, thank you, that's
Yes.
it. Yeah, nice.
The symbiote suit that Spider-Man picked up during the Secret Wars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, God, hang on.
Oh, he's not even going to try and pass him. Just going to bump him out of the way. There we go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Kevin, who is running in second, about 33 seconds back. Doesn't seem like it's that far. But we'll see. Here's Kevin down into the hairpin. And I'm sorry, Jay Becker down into the hairpin. And here comes Kevin in just now getting into the S's. So, yeah. And then Nate Schlavine running in third, right behind Kevin now.
Wow.
Nate looks like he also got his pit stop. Yep.
Yeah.
Nate also got his last pit stop done out of the way as he pitted 7 laps ago.
Well, I'm wondering if the Mustangs, even with 50% fuel capacity, could have gotten away with a single pit stop. Yeah. All right. But this is interesting because those Camaros were running nose to tail for a good 30 minutes, and now there's only one in the top 3.
Yep. Here's Jared Duclos running in 4th, and there's McGuire running in 5th. McGuire way back compared to everybody else. You see, he's going through the carousel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duclos running in 4th, up going through the top of the hill through turns 2 and 3 now. Our leader, probably, I'm wondering if he's going to have to pit again. He pitted 13 laps ago, so this might be the strategy that pays off here. He might have pulled one over on everybody. We'll see if he can survive 13 minutes and cash in on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and look and see what their longest stint was, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they were able to go just Jay by himself. So,
yeah.
The start of the race. Yeah, it looks like... Ooh, it's hard to tell. I want to say 26 laps, so I think he might be able to make it from here. Gonna be close.
So that's an impressive bit, Ryan. You've managed to take our silly goofball endurance race and force people to think about strategy. Nice.
That's right. That's right.
You turned Candyland into Chinese checkers.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any idea what the fuel window is for any of these? Like how many laps they actually will do?
Well,
that's what I was trying to figure out.
We talked about that. We think we came up with about 20 laps. No, it's fine.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
Had the exact same thought.
Yeah, because Kevin looks like Kevin pitted on lap 20. Was his first pit stop, and then another pit stop on lap 36. So I'm thinking they can go at least 20 laps. And just pitted on 55, so he's done. Of course, mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Becker, who's leading the race, has not pitted since lap 45. Previous pit stop before that was lap 26. So he can go almost 20 laps, and he's been out there for 14. So 6 laps worth of fuel left, 2 minutes. Hey, I think he might have something here, guys. Gonna be close.
Because of the great Yokohama tires he's running, they could just keep
That's right.
going.
That is right. Right. So he has a 22-second lead, and I'm thinking he might be in the catbird's seat here. So yeah, there we go.
It's a shame that the iRacing platform doesn't have rain, because then those Yokohamas could show their excellent wet grip capability.
That's right. Stunt Granny enjoying.
They don't have rain in this, really? I thought you could do snow.
Not yet. That's SnowRunner. Well, we can do a SnowRunner stream next week if you'd like. I do have that game.
I mean, a snow race would be a great silly hats race. It's like,
oh yes, throw that right into it.
Absolutely. Stunt Granny, my wife calls Coke Zero her boyfriend, and I'm okay with that.
Very nice.
Okay, we do have a battle here between Nate and Jared Duclos. After we get done looking at the parking lot camera, here's the battle now. Nate up to the 3rd position. He's 24 seconds back from the lead, but only 3.9 seconds back from the Cornholio, who's in 2nd place. So we've got 2nd right here. And our battle right here for third between Jared Duclos and Nate Slavine. With 10 minutes to go, let's keep our eyes on this battle.
He used that Miata as a jammer and got up.
He did.
Kind of picked a little bit.
Well played.
Let's see if he can do it again with this tarp Jetta. Get around him clean.
Project Cars 2. Yeah. What can we do in Project Cars 2?
I do
I'm
not know,
intrigued.
so it goes to the floor. It goes to the floor.
Yes.
Which
I'm wondering if he's talking about snow, maybe.
Mental. That was my summer car, not Project
summer car. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, my summer car. Yeah. That.
I do not know what this is. It goes to the floor. Which is actually a rule in our pit. If you don't know what it is, just put it on the floor. That's how we find out.
My
what you
weekend.
know.
Tuning in on YouTube. How you doing? Good to see you. I wonder if we're talking about snow on Project Cars 2. That'd be a trip. Snow. Okay, he says snow. Okay, yeah. Awesome.
So we're down. We're totally going to do this.
I was
It'll
enjoying
be
you
like-
watching you jump that Dodge the other day on your Facebook stream. Looked like you were having a good time.
It'll be
That
just
Forza,
like
I think you guys were playing. Yeah.
Atlanta championships in meat space when Lemons came down to Road Atlanta, and we had never gotten snow in December in over 20 years. Lemons comes.
My weekend, we decided to stop and look in the parking lot, and I changed the camera from look at cars to static, and then just left it there. So every time the cars come into the hairpin, we go to the parking lot cam. So
we're looking.
It's important to see that no one's leaving or entering the parking lot. It's good
it's important,
monitoring.
and
It's
we
like
still haven't found Mental's dog. So yeah, go on the lookout. Yeah, no, it's not too late for livery close-ups, Brian. Absolutely not.
There we go. Big Dog Club still needs to just own it up, apologize to Jared Duclos, and let him back.
He has a good rad theme though on that car. Nice job.
This is our pick for the new presidential nomination. They've actually swayed my opinion for Mad Dog 2020. I am totally
too.
Cornholio. He's got the
Team
people's
Cornholio.
at heart. They're pro
Right.
nacho. They're everything I agree with.
We got the salty meat machine. It's getting funky.
You can never have enough salty meat.
Just gonna go through and look at all the Camaros real quick because that'll make it easy. We're familiar
Yep.
with the neighborhood trolley here on this show.
Absolutely.
And that is
You
all,
want to leave.
and we've lost Peter McDade, so that is all the street stocks. Jay
Ah.
Becker.
Oh, he's about to
Oh,
do not
to punish
tap
and
the
enslave, it
rockers.
says, instead of to serve and protect. Ouch.
So, federal officers in Portland. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to say that out loud. I'll be getting
I like
banned from
the carbon fiber and the paint splashes on Nate Schlavine's Mustang. Looks like it's got carbon fiber vinyl all over the back of it. That's pretty sweet.
I think it looks like it's peeling off. It's so fast. The paint job is peeling it off.
Well, it's well done though. I like it.
Coming up on the Teletubby thing. Oh, the
There's
Guy
the Flavor Town
Fieri.
mobile.
Always
Air of
fun.
Flavor Town.
Absolutely. Not. I like all of the stuff that mocks Guy Fieri, but I will not get in on the Guy Fieri hate. I've got no hate for Guy Fieri. Tarp Racing. Lamino in a strangely still operational VW.
Did a good job taking
Only
care of
because
it.
it's virtual. His actual VW is in Project Car Hell.
Shout out to Nate Schlavine, who his team only has 5 incidents. That is definitely the lowest on the chart, and he's running in 3rd or 4th position now. So, good job, Nate.
Pretty
Al
good
Jones
job.
in the Eddie Van Halen painted up Jetta. Looks like he's had some fun. The left front of that car.
It's all the Crystal Pepsi he's been drinking.
Randy Bish he decided to have his hood replaced. Well, that's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that one. Let's see, let's see now. Jonathan Samuel has taken over for Tyler Stank. Yep, say yes to nope. What's on the roof of this thing? Oh, that's right. The breakdancing Jetta, yo. Right.
And how do you make it break? You never lift. Also, Eric trusts the Jeff Gordon's fisherman.
He does. Very important. Blown Stimulus Esports. Jam cars matter.
Well
Nice.
done. And the
Pork roll makes
yeah.
you strong. Yeah. I like this on the roof. It's nice. I'll have a Taylor ham and it's pork roll, you dick. EDOs. Good shit. Nice. Yeah. This is a good one too.
James, yes. A little bit of Uncle Rick's discount Shizu and the Surge reference.
At the pole position racing.
Yes.
I do like checkered flags. Nice.
For White Claw, there was Bartles and James. And then the
David Bryan at making a late race pit stop here in his what was it
Frozen
again?
Dead
The
special.
Frozen Dead guy.
Little rough on the right-hand side there.
Yeah. I believe this may have been an unplanned, undesired pit stop. A poorly themed Teletubby force.
Yeah, we never painted that car, did we?
No.
Oh, the otter's gone. Ooh, now we can look at the Mazda power plant up close.
How many plugs? How many plugs?
Not a transverse inline 7 on this one. This is actually correct.
Still has the dipstick on top. That's important.
It's a longitudinal 4. Yep.
And these are all the people that have gotten out? Tisk. I'm sure it wasn't Ray's intention to get out. He was just blinded.
There's most of your liveries. As we see the parking lot cam.
The parking lot.
Yeah,
That's great.
Absolutely.
I feel like my
Cool there.
dog's under one of the blue SL 500s.
We'll have to check the parking lot after the race. We'll have to see if we can find Mental's dog. Down to 3 minutes to go here for Jay Becker. Still has 28-second advantage. I think he played that strategy outright.
Yeah.
Could be my fault. I may have given the Mustangs too much fuel, but that's okay. Nate Levine still, now up to 9 incidents. Let's see how he got that. Let's see how Nate got those 4 incidents just now.
I feel like this gives me one of those SEMA show countdowns where every time you saw a Supra, so every time we see Shelvine hit somebody, we just go ding, ding, ding.
Next year, it's going to be the Bronco at SEMA. Every time you see a Bronco, ding.
Exactly. And it is going to sound like a slot machine hitting. Although right now I'm getting all the emails for the SEMA show, and there is a strong possibility it will not happen.
Or it will not surprise. There were many thousands of people in a small enclosed space.
Yes.
Really, it's not a small enclosed space. It's a very large enclosed space, but the number of people per square foot
Yes.
is significant. Unless you go into the not interesting parts of SEMA.
Here we go.
Okay, well, we know how this is going to end.
I mean, that was a nice tandem drift by the Street Socks there for a second.
Right about now,
Yeah.
Nate Levine is wishing he had dropped the deductible on his Geico policy.
He about made it through there too, man. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, so close. And that explains why the Street Stocks are not threatening for the lead. They all three took each other out. Oh.
He about shot the gap. And then gets the hip check at the end and gets the
Notes in chat for all of them.
So much.
That's it.
Yes, so much ZZF's in chat. There's so much happening there. Ladies and gentlemen, so much happening there. Wow. Synchronized synchronized suffering succotash. I don't know. It's great. Dear Mental, congrats on succeeding and finally driving me away from iRacing. Bye, says Anton Lovett.
Oh, Anton.
If you haven't been driven away yet, Anton, not even Mental can do it. Really.
I'm assuming Jay Becker's going to come around and get the... See, I put it on time and lap, so hopefully he'll get the white flag. Could be the checkered flag here. It's always a crapshoot with us. You know that.
We make
Down
it
to
up as we go
25
along,
seconds left.
Really.
That's okay. That's okay. I changed some of the information on the screen and the colors of the information. So as you notice here, depending on what driver we're on, their license will show up differently. These are all B-class people. There's an A-class one for Jared Duclos. And there's a rookie. for James McGuire, so you get the idea there.
Back to the parking lot.
Yes, rookies hanging out in the parking lot. That's right. Okay, final lap. So yeah, this is the final lap. This will be the checkered flag. So how this works is the time runs out, and then they throw the checkered flag for the leader. This we get one last look at the parking lot.
Wait, there he is. There he is. Okay, I got him. He's coming back now.
Coming around to take the checkered flag here, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Becker getting it done with the strategy, making it work. Gonna take the dub by 24 seconds over Kevin Mobes. Way to go, Jay Becker. Hop on Discord if you care to participate
Nice
in
job.
a winner's interview.
Not Nate Shavine winning. That's great. Everyone
That's
can
right.
get
Here
behind
comes
that.
second place. Yeah, second place, Kevin Mobes. Again, guys, remember to vote Beavis and Butthead in 20. TP for everyone's bunghole. Gonna come home second place tonight. Kevin, thanks again for the graphic. Appreciate it. Second place for Kevin. Well done. Here comes Nate. Third overall. Here comes Jared Duclos, your fourth place overall finisher. And now way back here, you'll find the battle for fifth. Well, it's not a battle. James McGuire in the street stock here. Coming around to finish in fifth.
Now we're going to find out how many people are actually listening while racing to
Yes.
know where to.
I'm
where
expecting to see
jump.
some yes, as we see the parking lot cam again. James McGuire coming around to finish in the fifth position. Salty meat for the win. Salty meat for fifth tonight, but salty meat is for the win. All right, and that's our top five. We'll stay with James here and see if James got the memo. Arm the yeet cannons. That's right, Stunt Granny. Oh, that was a cone. Oh, there he goes. Clears the billboard. Oh,
Wow.
oh,
That was
he's
pretty
outta
solid.
here.
That was nice.
That
Nice
was.
job there, James.
That was. We'll go back.
The universe. Nice.
Wow. He hit the
I
cone
like the
first.
rebound that it
was-
took there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is a
Yeah, look
capital
from,
Y.
from Judge
capital
Phil's
E.
drone. He just happened to be right there. Oh, there goes the cone. Cone goes up and hits the bridge. It's a great angle. Oh, and the
Now
bounce.
the two boys had to go take a flat physical.
That was wonderful. We see the parking lot again. That's good times.
There's a dog.
Here's another.
Oh!
The chair just doesn't quite have the boom,
That was awesome.
but he's got the
Here we
target
go.
radar. He's paying
Here
attention.
we go.
Going for
Yes,
the
here we
carousel.
go. Yes,
Oh,
that's right.
yeah. Tom
All
Lamino.
right,
was
Tom
lit-
Lamino.
That's great. He listens to this, but he won't listen to us when we tell him to sell his Volkswagen race car. Little
Oh, somebody
dancing
missed-
Jetta action right there.
Go
Here we go.
No, he doesn't do it. Oh, you hate to see it.
Also doesn't listen to us.
Oh, Tom's got to finish, I think. That might be what's going on here. We see
Oh,
destroyed Jettas in the hairpin.
Priorities. Come on.
If we go back to when Duclos launched his Camaro, if you at the top you notice the Camaro, the trolley is sitting there. He ran out of fuel as he attempted to yeet.
Excellent.
Ooh,
That's the best time to run out of fuel.
yes. John Westerman with a great meat space theme idea, or heck, for that matter, the Lemons iRacing theme idea, the ZZF28.
Nice.
Oh yeah, see right there, you can see poor Pyrek over there off to the side, right as he ran out of gas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, coming at you, folks.
He did clear the fence that time, though. That was well done.
Yeah.
Got the
And
second
those spectators
so
got
good.
great
That is
Instagram
so good.
pictures on that one.
It did.
or TikTok videos.
All right,
Not
let's see if
allowed,
Kevin was
'cause
paying
China.
attention. Let's see if Kevin was paying attention during the race instead of driving. One can only hope.
All right, Kevin, don't let us down.
Lets us down.
Boo.
That face.
We need the means to insert a car that says "yeet" in this corner, and then just park it in that corner.
Previous incident. Show me the Show me the parking lot.
All right, there's some
Hey,
brilliance
Randy
going on
Bish.
here.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, there it is.
now we got
Kevin
yeet going
getting
on.
it done.
Oh, he yeeted in the proper corner. Well done, Kevin.
Oh, wait, there's so much happening here.
Okay.
Pirate got yeeted.
Pirate got pitched, is what happened there. Oh,
Ouch.
that Mustang came out of the carousel.
He had him
He
lined
came
up.
out of the carousel and made it all the way through, and then
He's going to Lowe's.
Glorious. He is going to Lowe's.
very nice. That was our Guy Fieri Flavortown FR, and here it is. I feel like we need the opening music to 2001: Space Odyssey. Da da da. Blah, blah.
Nice.
Yeah,
like
if you get it just right, you can make it to the stands on the other side of the wall.
Nice.
And he kept going after that, like a double yeet.
Well, he's already got the stamp on it. He's gonna keep sending it.
Oh, man. Kevin providing all the quality entertainment tonight for us, for the
Very
folks at
good.
home. Tom Lamino saying he doesn't know how he did that on one tire stop, but you did, Tom. Way to go. Coming home in 7th position. Here's a look at Kevin's second entry into the Lemon Space program. Nice.
Good clear of the tire wall.
Yeah, glorious.
That double bounce reminds me of the beginning of Cars when he does the Michael Jordan tongue stick out as he bounces off.
I was gonna say something similar. That's perfect. If we can pick up anything else here.
Oh, who's on the wall?
Eric Hesser.
Very nice.
Here's how he got there.
He drove into it.
Don't lift. Don't do it.
No,
He
engine's
hasn't
still
lifted.
running.
Still
He's
going.
still-
Come on.
Oh, dancing Jetta stuck on a wall. My high school prom all over again.
Let's go
Duke
back.
Donuts after a double yeet. Oh, that was just weak, Daniel. Come on.
That was. Oh. As we see Jay Becker.
Oh, Becker. Nice. Double tapped. He's headed up Yeet Mountain.
Yeet Mountain. Nice. Barely clears the tires and then gets the Solstice involved.
So through,
Nice.
he violates the laws of physics and passes
Yes.
through it. Photon.
As you do. As you do. Nice.
Ah,
So much happening there. Oh. Greg Schnittinger. Nice. Clears the tires.
Keeps it on all fours.
Gonna leave a mark. Oh, do a barrel roll.
And he lands it. Wow.
Yes. That was Tyler Stank's team. That would
Poetry in motion, that was. So, hits it up the hill. And you can see the Jetta following him up. Now,
oof.
Look to your right, folks. Bam, corkscrew.
There it is.
Puts it on the wheels.
There he is. There's
Just
Jonathan.
keeps going. Well done, Jonathan Samuel. In the Nope 2000 mobile.
Yes. Never lifted. As you don't. Well played. Yep. Nice. Insert the Star Fox Duo barrel roll sound. That was nice. Yeah, do a kick flip. That's right, Sean. Trying to see what these guys are up to. Okay, they're off to have some fun.
Too close in the Camaro that will not die.
The street stocks really do take a beating and keep going.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is just entirely too civilized.
I mean, they realize the race is over, right?
Right.
Up.
Randy Bish hauling ass.
Randy pointing out he did this entire race by himself.
Well done.
The real challenge, as pointed out by our guest last week, Hamza, is managing to find your beer when you're wearing the Oculus goggles.
Yes. Oh, Lamino. Wow. How did he?
There we go. Gets a lightning McQueen bounce. Touches on the nose.
That was great. Oh, yes. The Russian judge is going to love this one.
Can he land it on the wheels? Oh, a little bit. A little bit.
Over a billboard again. Nice.
I mean, that's like a triple sow cow right there.
Totally.
Yes.
Doesn't quite stick the landing, but still, just a lot of impressive motion there.
Absolutely.
Kevin's trying to find a way around stuff here.
Where's Kevin going? He's going to back to the carousel. All the drivers in Discord talking about that they actually did some actual racing tonight. Randy Bish admitting that he enjoyed it. They say strange but welcome. That's great. Kevin Mobes. Yes.
With a nut launch.
Excellent.
And holy crap, that car just keeps going.
Oh. Hanging out with the homies up here on top of the hill, on top of Yeet Mountain, as you called it.
Yeah. Small ski resort at the top of Yeet Mountain, known as Flavortown.
Nate Schlavine finally checking his DMs and apologizing. Apparently he wasn't feeling well. Feel better, Nate. Congrats on your finish tonight. Podium finish. See Gary Mitchell up here having a good time. Randy Bish as well. Eric Hessler still stuck on that wall. Yeah, man.
Our new viewer, Mika, Micah. I'm gonna go with Mika, going with the whole Sunday.
Kevin Mobe's gonna have some more fun. Oh, there it is. Nicely done.
You paid for the whole
That's,
seat. You only need the edge. It's a tire
That's
smoking,
right.
gear crunching, tobacco satisfying, free for all.
Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for the demo derby.
Got that Jetta off the wall. That was excellent.
We'll take a now take a look at our results tonight. Again, Jay Becker coming home with the victory. He was the winner of the race and his class as well. Kevin Moabs finishing in second to the street stocks. We had Nate Schlavine for Priority Field Racing rounding out your podium finishers tonight. Bear Pope color name in fourth for Jared Duclos. James McGuire for Maximum Effort Motorsports rounding out your top five. We had Matt Murphy for Teloni Corse. How would you say it, Chris?
That sounds
Teloni
good.
Corse.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good enough.
Yeah, Tom Lamino in seventh for Team Far From Winning. Al Jones, it's probably fine, running in eighth, or ended the race in eighth tonight. We had Randy Bish getting a top 10, getting it done. Dean loves to see it. I love to see it. Congrats on your finish tonight, Randy.
Surprisingly, little bit of bishing across the board, especially from
Right. And thanks, Randy, again for joining us in the broadcast booth tonight for our weekly Bish update. Ismael Gonzalez rounds out your top 10, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll take a look through the rest of your field. Jonathan Samuel, Eric Hesser, Tom Pyrek, Ron Harrington, Greg Schnittinger, Alan Evans, Jim Wright, David Bryan, Nick DeCusi, Ben Sutton. Finishing in 20th, we had Gary Mitchell, Daniel Keller, Raymond Muratori, Alex DeCusi, William Niemeyer, Peter McDade, who we lost back at the beginning, and Anton Lovett did not look like he competed tonight. So I want to go through and look at the results now and see. Looks like, trying to see who the first, make sure, let's see here. Looks like Jay Becker did it solo with the dub. And then same thing for Kevin. He was by himself as well, finishing in second. And then our actual first team, I can't tell now because people are disconnecting. So ignore what I've already said about teams, or some of these people, their teammates may have disconnected. So they were talking on Discord about, I guess Matt Sicko was the first team car that had more than one driver to finish tonight. So we'll call that a team victory from Matt Sicko and his teammate.
Jared.
Yes, Matt and Jared.
Yeah,
So
excellent.
congrats to them. Yeah, very good.
And generally, Ryan,
very
nice job fuel strategy, because it did force, while we're all having fun out here, it did kind of interject a little bit of strategy into there. So I enjoyed this.
Awesome. It was a good time.
Yeah, good times.
Very good time.
Thanks,
Well,
everybody.
Thank you everybody for thank you everybody for tuning in and joining us tonight. We'll be back next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you at 8:30 Eastern. We'll figure out something fun to do next week, I think, because let's see, what did we do last week? Trying to think what the rotation is.
This coming Sunday is the Silly Hats race, and then there'll be usually 2 follow-ups, correct?
Perfect. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and-
That sounds like a
And
plan.
those of us in the Northeast will definitely be driving home from Thompson at this time. Actual meet-based racing.
Yeah.
So.
There's a possibility, because my flight isn't until Monday morning, so depending where I end up, if they have good internet, there's a possibility I might make it.
Nice. Good deal. We'll hope that works out. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us. Again, this is the 24 hours has been the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. If you want to get in on the fun, check out isuckatracing.com. All the information's there about how you can join the league. If you don't have iRacing and you were watching tonight, again, this is the iRacing.com motorsports simulation platform. Here we go. Final Four Season 3 races. August 9th, no pedal, no wheel, and sprints at Daytona Rallycross. That'll be next Sunday. Then we'll be at Lime Rock Park for an endurance race. And the week after that, no wheel, no pedal, and sprints at Irwindale Figure 8. Great. And then we'll have back to Barber to finish up Season 3. We love Barber. So, yeah. Good times.
Figure 8
Thank you, lady,
races.
for the information.
Yes.
But yeah. I want to thank
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
the members of the Everyone Racers podcast, Three Pedal Mafia members, for joining me tonight. Shout out to the storm for not knocking the power out. I thought that might happen, so yay for that. We were able to push through the stream tonight for everybody at home. like I said, we'll be back next Sunday. Those of you looking for something to do, you can tune into twitch.tv/Podium Esports. We'll be broadcasting the Sim 500 Trans Service Cup Series tomorrow night from Michigan. And then Tuesday we'll have Road to Pro. Wednesday we'll have ERL. Busy week. So yeah, there we go. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, getting in on the conversation tonight, whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. And we had a good time tonight. I mean, it was great. So those 3 hours went by like nothing. So until we're back again, Mental, tell everybody about the podcast. What's the latest episode, and where can they go check it out?
Absolutely. So everywhere you get your podcast, or also you can catch us on YouTube under Everyone Racers. This past Wednesday, we were... my brain is failing me, Chris. What did we talk about?
I think we talked about the HPD weekend we did with NASA Great Lakes in Pittsburgh, and you talked about you running at the Ridge as you were judging.
And this coming Wednesday, you'll hear it in your podcast on Thursday. Is we're going to be talking about the upcoming Meat Space race at Thompson in Connecticut.
Thompson.
And Chris is going to do one of his world famous virtual track walks, which I've raced at Thompson, and I'm still going to listen to that episode because it's always full of good information.
You're going to listen to it because you're on the show and you have no choice. So
I was really trying to talk you up, man. Why you got?
He's going to listen to
like
it twice. He's going to listen to it twice.
Also, now, and Sean Yoder popped in here, but folks, if you are not following Nemesis Labs over there on the Instagrams and your Facebooks, you are missing out on some actual world-class works of art as sim racing setups. If you're interested in getting into the I Suck at iRacing or iRacing League, Nemesis Labs is a great place to start to get. They've got all of your needs to get yourself a world-class simulation for your iRacing, and of course, Top Flight Computers, which, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan, provides everything that you see here.
Yeah, everything as far as the stream goes is powered by Top Flight Computers. If you're in the market for a custom gaming computer, workstation, whatever your computer needs are, go see Top Flight Computers. Check them out, topflightpc.com. Also want to thank Advanced Racing Development for the support. Also the Faith Insurance Agency as well. Thanks to 24 Hours of Lemons for doing this so we can all hang out and have a good time and have some fun. And thank you, Lady Albernon, for the command. That's correct. There's a link to the rig that all the streams that you see for the 24 Hours of Lemons go through. So, again, we are powered by Top Flight PC. We appreciate Top Flight Computers, topflightpc.com. We appreciate that. And thanks to our friends at Yokohama. I think I covered everything. And we'll be back next week. Thanks to Chrissy, and Mental from Three Pedal Mafia and the Everyone Racers podcast for joining me tonight. It was my pleasure to have you here, and all of the viewers enjoyed, our presentation tonight. So I want to thank everybody for being here, and until we do it again next week, same time, same channel, we'll be back, and thanks for joining us. Everybody have a good night.